like it's going to happen.
You're a hooker!
Feeling like I'm on the run. Live every day just the same. This rock star with no fame, the way it is for everyone. God knows that if I try, I might be able to get by as one of the normal ones. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. So I drove off to Atlanta, looking for some home-cooked food. Well, the people, they turned away. Yeah, they had nothing to say. Man, I thought it was kind of rude. Maybe if I was their kin, they might just let me in and put me in the right kind of mood. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. God knows that if I try, I'll get back home alive. Never have to leave again. But take me back home to Boston, back where I know where I belong, back where the days they seem the same, and everyone knows your name, back where I know that I'm home. Bring me home. Take me home. Take me home. Take me home to Boston.
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Go! I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes!
The following program is closed captioned for the thinking impaired.
Coming to you live from Studio 5, high atop the Meadowbrook Building in Metro West Massachusetts. It's the Wicked Pisses Show. Hello, good evening. It is Sunday. Trying to find my mouse here. The 23rd of September, 2018. It's 8:25 Eastern Time. It had some decon in it, so it's a little slow.
Oh, God, poor thing. Dying a slow death.
If you're hearing my voice, you're listening to Byron. With me tonight, as always, is...
Wake up, buddy.
I'm awake.
He's just not paying
He
attention.
looked away.
No, I am trying to fix stuff here.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Fix-It.
So, with us as always is Bumpa, and of course,
Patty Cakes!
who is wide awake and drinking.
My tasty drink. I'm sipping.
I got to tell you, that tasty drink there, that face you made earlier, was just.
Because I'm drinking it through a straw, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
I didn't mix that up.
You look like an old lady who just forgot to put her teeth in. And you're just like,
Oh, you got to tell me I'm eating like funky bread, so tell me if I got something in my teeth.
no. Oh, yeah, because that really matters a lot on the radio.
I got the face for radio.
But all we
The
can,
teeth for radio.
all of our listeners can hear.
Wait, let me get my thing. Do that thing when I clean my teeth. No, it's better. It's better visually than whatever. So.
I suppose it is.
So I'm feverishly writing down ideas over here
Again?
for tonight's show. Yeah, because I can't be on my phone and put notes on my phone at the same time. So
Why not? Oh, that's right. You got an iPhone.
you know what? Your shitty Samsung isn't that great either.
Oh, my shitty Samsung's
he
fucking
goes,
awesome.
let me take a picture. Takes like 5 minutes for him to get his phone working to get a.
You got your phone shitting again?
No, he's just a spoof.
It's fine.
He's a sped. It's okay. You can say
Yeah,
sped.
Oh, my
close.
God.
Spoof, same thing. Whatever.
Spoof. I've never heard
Spoof.
Spoof is like something like the porn companies make of like Roseanne, the porn movie Spoof. Which
yeah. Ooh.
It's there.
Hey, there you go.
I saw
You just
it.
tied it in. No, I'm
I
kidding.
saw it in a
What?
in a place in Illinois.
A porn about
Shop,
Roseanne?
Yeah.
Oh, that one we went to.
Yeah, it
What
was-
was that? That was like a pink. I don't even know. What
I
that
don't
place
know.
was.
It was the weirdest fucking building. Worst design for.
It
a
was. It
building
looked like a
ever.
candy shop almost, or ice cream or something. It was like pink and white striped or something.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
kind
just
of
fucked
like a
up
bad
all the way
version of a
through.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, like ghettos.
No, what was weird is that I was in there with
was like
you and
barbers.
Bumpa, and I'm like, I'm not going to buy anything in front of
Oh yeah,
Byron.
well, you know,
I buy fucking Mad Libs.
Bumpa could have said, "Go ahead, you go wait in the car." Okay?
No.
Yeah,
Because we were a threesome.
Wear skimpy clothing, it's very tight. I work all hours of the night.
We are
That was good. Let that go. Keep that going.
so we are also streaming audio live on Facebook. However, honestly, I don't know how the audio is right now.
it probably sounds like this.
Could very well could. So if anyone does check it out, let us know.
Oh, I should post on my Facebook page and tell everyone to listen.
Oh,
You should do that too, Bumpa.
so
Yes.
Patty, why don't you tell us what the topic is tonight?
Ooh, tonight's a good topic. We're going to be talking about gigolos, prostitutes, pimps, yeah, hookers, call girls, pimp daddies, mac daddies, you name
Oh
it.
my God!
Why not?
You killed a hooker.
Call girls.
No, Cyril. When they're dead, they're just hookers.
So we'll touch base on things like movies that were made about hookers, prostitutes, pimps, maybe some songs. There's got to be songs out there about.
Go away, hooker.
Like, what's one song that comes to mind about, like,
Oh my God!
Roxanne?
I need to talk to you about.
No. Oh, back alley trash.
Oh, jeez.
Who is this?
Back alley trash.
Sounds like punk rock.
It probably is.
It is.
I don't know.
What else? So I was looking up some TV shows, just some. There's some weird stuff,
Kept
like
on coming
world
across
famous.
T.J. Hooker, and I knew that I was going to bring that up.
I wrote at the top, let's not get confused with T.J. Hooker.
I love T.J. Hooker. It's
Who's the star of that movie, of that show?
That's William Shatner.
Yes, and who else? The lovely,
Adrian Zmed.
not him.
Well, Heather
Well, he is
Locklear
lovely
showed
too,
up
to
like
me.
season 2 or 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what she was like? That girl for a while that showed up after shows started.
Stacey Sheridan, yes.
Are you looking at her right now?
No.
Oh, sorry.
That was in the day when many of our listeners don't recall when TV shows had themes.
Do shows of today have themes?
Yeah, it's this. Man. And then they go right into the show.
What show is that?
2.5 Men.
Oh, I don't watch that show. I watched Big Brother.
Well, yeah, Big Brother. That's the thing. So.
And I watched.
So this is a theme to T.J. Hooker.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah, they have a theme. Still.
Oh, that's like War. No, not War. What's the other one? Fire. You know, you get. Okay, I gotta admit, I gotta get my drink. Gotta get my snack. Let's go watch Gordon Ramsay.
So that's just it. The beginning of the show was either to, letting you know your show's beginning. Get your shit together. Get your ass on that couch because you are going to be there for 52 minutes watching the show.
You're slacking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't even have
I know
a beer.
I've been so focused on.
But right now,
yes,
they don't have that because you just fucking pause it.
Right.
Oh, the show's coming on. Let's pause
Sure,
it.
yeah, like today we were watching. Were we watching the news this morning? Yeah, and we were going to talk about something, and he backed up the news a couple times to find out this chick's name. It was funny. What was her name?
Chantel Canavosa or something like that.
Yeah, and why were we watching the story about her? What happened to her?
Somebody groped her in the New York subway.
She was walking down the stairs, right?
Oh, yeah. She chased him and gave him a little...
She was punching him. He's like, I'm sorry.
Fucking...
Oh, my God. How does Greatest American Hero have anything to do with pimps and prostitutes and hookers?
I was talking about TV shows.
Oh, okay, that's true. All right.
Which this,
I trailed off.
This song charted.
Okay.
Joey Scarborough?
No. The guy looks like a fruit in that outfit, though.
Well, he's not meant to be a real. That's the theme to the Greatest American Hero. One of the greatest
Flying away
TV shows out
on
there.
a wing and a prayer. Who could it be?
And then you have George's
Believe it or
answering
not.
machine.
We got patty cakes to provide us at live entertainment.
Sorry. No. Sorry, not sorry.
Byron, what do you think is the average going rate for a prostitute these days?
Good question.
I have no idea. It's been decades since.
All right, are we talking?
Well, I'm just thinking...
Are we talking Piedmont Street in Worcester?
Well, there you go.
You get a twofer on that one.
Ooh, a toothless?
But now it's a good question. Like, what's the low end?
I cracked myself up.
What will be a low end versus a high end? Any thoughts?
Are we talking body work or are we talking...
I'm going to chime in. All right, so are you getting a blowjob?
Thank you for chiming in.
Are you getting a blowjob? How much is a blowjob going for? $10, $20? Is she a crackhead? Is she high end? Is she walking around with one ass cheek out and no shoes?
That's a toothless blowjob.
Hey, baby, you want a date?
That's what you're used to hearing the Southern Lizards from the CB radio down there.
Oh, my God. I used to go trucking with my dad. I think I ended at age 14 because whatever, like.
And
I
how
was
many
just too old.
times did you get approached by those little sleaze machines?
I didn't, but I would be in the camper sleeping or in the bunk part sleeping, and he would be doing his logbook, and they'd be like, "Hey, baby, you want some company?" He's like, "I'm all set," and they keep coming back. They would come back. He's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" He's like, "Oh." And one time he threatened like pepper spray on one because they're so gross.
Well, you should like be able to have like pepper spray dispensers right outside the door of the car that are like built into it. You know,
This is we're talking 1984, 85.
Yeah, you could still do it. Well, then it was mace.
Yes.
That shit you needed chemicals to clean off your face. That was not. My friend had a can of mace that went off in a fucking office. Boy, that's
Shit, that's fucked up.
it was like tear gas. You go running out of there.
Even one drop of it, you're probably in pain, right?
It hurt. Stunk. Stayed on your clothes even after washing. Yeah.
So, getting back to the question at hand, what is the going rate? Can you elaborate?
I have no idea. I just
Wait,
wanted
you
to
Google
ask a
that
question.
shit.
As I asked, if I knew, I wouldn't. I would tell you. I wouldn't ask.
I'm gonna say on the cheap end, $20 for a blowjob. For sex, I'm gonna say $50. And that's like Piedmont Street. Probably in normal areas, probably about $100, I would think.
I have no idea what Piedmont Street is.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Okay, downtown Worcester.
So she hangs out at the Piedmont Street.
No, I've been
district.
told. Obviously, and my ex-husband told me this.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
So we were down there today when we did the. Where did we
People
go
better
today?
get
That we were in
themselves checked
Worcester.
out.
You went to Worcester, and I was like, oh, compare foods and this. And you're like, oh, Where the hell were we?
Yeah, compare foods and prostitute
this-
prices.
Went down Shrewsbury Street. And then we went down...
we were down Main Street.
Yeah, we
But
went
anyway,
down Main Street going that way.
You know those that big long grocery store that was the Spanish grocery store that was on the left? And I go, oh, they changed the name of it. It used to be called Compare Foods. Anyway, down in that area. Pip Shelter's down there.
Yeah.
You know what the Pip Shelter is?
Yes, I do.
Pip Shelters?
No.
The homeless people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the
I try to
methadone clinic is
avoid
down
those
there and stuff like
places.
that.
I don't like the woo
It's down
shuffle.
by Clark University.
I don't like the woo shuffle.
Actually,
The Woo Shuffle.
just to branch off
If you
for a
people
second?
ever see it, look up Worcester Shuffle on YouTube.
Oh, no, I'll have to look at that link.
On our Facebook page, our
Yes.
good friend Janice Can tells you there's open dispatch shift tomorrow. Open shift, I know, right?
For mopping up?
Mop-up shifts.
Mop-up shifts.
Yeah.
No mop-up shifts. Well, not right now. We're talking about mop-up shifts right now. But just to elaborate on the Worcester thing, are you playing the Woo Shuffle?
This is it's called Introduced Zombie Walk, Charlton Street, Worcester, Mass.
Oh my God, I've seen someone recently.
Really screwed up.
He did commentary over the whole thing. That's not the first time I've seen her.
I think I've seen her too. I think I saw her on Facebook about a week ago.
Ooh. But, like...
I do that after a night drinking at Liberty Heights with you.
I do that in front of the toilet before I throw up.
Oh, shit. I would just lean against that pole if I was her.
No, for some reason.
I know where that is.
Yeah. It's at the top of a hill.
So
she looks
basically
like,
The Walking Dead.
She looks like she's in the Matrix because when she leans all the way back.
No, she's a fucking star of The Walking Dead. Yeah. No doubt. The way that is, I would give her a job and make her the star of The Walking Dead. Brains.
Looks like she shat herself.
Brains.
Yes, it does look like she shat herself. So.
Does it really? I can't see that far over there.
How much do you think she would charge?
$20.
I don't think that she'd know.
I'm thinking 10, right? Yeah.
I don't think she'd know what she was doing.
Do you think she has teeth?
I'd be worried she'd bite it off.
See, now here comes a car trying to drive by.
She'd have a twitch and just.
It'd be over.
And
quick.
that's true. If they have at least like 8 teeth, do they get more money?
No, I'd say the more teeth, the less money, because I mean,
yeah, I want less teeth. I want to gum that shit.
you don't know when these people are going to have a seizure right in the middle of whatever they're doing.
Then what are you doing? You're in pain.
Brings a whole new meaning to the word "popping your head off."
All right, so someone needs. Okay, I'm going to Google it because you two are lazy.
What are you
bastards.
going to look up?
Average price of prostitute. Average.
I'm thinking now, but we have to, like Byron said, you have to think about. Are we talking like a happy ending, body work? Are we talking a blowjob? Are we talking about the full package?
The full package.
I don't know, what's the full package?
Are you getting a full package in an alleyway or the parking lot of the Cas bar? Bumpa's version of the full package in the parking lot of the Cas bar was dropping a deuce right there.
I can't believe you fucking did that.
Well, can we get over that?
What did you eat before, too?
Oh, I don't know.
I
it was
think
a
that
beer
was
squirt, so it was really
99.
All right. Let me, so this question is what is the average prostitution prices worldwide? It was answered. There's 5 answers. And this is like Quora, QUORA.com. It's the first thing that popped up, the first thing I clicked on. So don't hate the messenger here. In 2014, the average prostitution price in USA was $200 for 1 hour. In European Union, the average price was the average price was $250 for 1 hour. Average prices are based on the street prostitutes,
that's on euros.
Brothels, and escorts, which is something we should look up and talk about. What is the difference between a prostitute, someone you sleep with at a brothel, an escort? Could an escort be the same as a call girl?
Are we saying that we should send?
We should see what the difference
our
is.
man in the field out there.
Oh, we could, and have him
call up
tell
on
us
Eugene
what the difference is.
and have him hit a couple of different brothels.
So you're gonna love some of this. Okay, here are some prostitution prices from all over the world. Okay. If you want, there's a lot, but I'll hit on some that are funny. All right. So Afghanistan, $30 to $60.
Afghanistan.
Yep. Argentina.
Would you like some sand
Wait,
with that
Afghanistan,
blowjob?
is that, do they, I don't want to sound too rude, but does it come with a weed whacker? You know?
Really,
I mean,
just part the hairs, dude. Get it. As long as that shit's wet or whatever.
Put a little mousse on it and a little hair gel or something.
That
and part
works right now. That glitch worked.
Oh, my God.
That was a remix, Afghanistan remix.
Argentina, $30 with a street hooker.
Oh.
Right. Australia, $150 per hour for Asian women, $300 for Caucasian women.
Oh.
Now, why is
That's
it
racism.
But
They're
why
Nazis.
is it less? Are Asian women in higher? No, I mean, are
Obviously, they're
Caucasian
not.
number and higher?
Well,
help me out here.
I have
what
no
words
idea.
am I using?
I have no
higher
idea.
need? No, I don't know, whatever. All right, Austria, $75 for quick sex at the brothel.
Now, what's quick? What's quick? Can we define that? What's
15
quick?
minutes. I'm thinking 10 to 15 minutes.
That's hello. I mean, seriously. Hi, how are you? How you doing?
Well, by the time you get in the room,
I don't understand guys who could just go drop trowel and unleash little Johnny there out into the public. And, you know.
oh, it's not, the sheets aren't that gross. It was only like 5 seconds of sex.
Oh, God, it's so gross.
All right, Huber
That was a
says,
story we heard recently. Oh, my God.
Huber says escorts, no high class, make big money as a prostitute. Somebody you can find on the street for $200. So I guess on the mean streets of Chicago, it's about $200.
You get ripped off there, Hugh. I think $200. All right. In Bangladesh, this is very interesting. In Bangladesh, prostitutes go for 60 cents to $3.
Ooh.
Oh, God. Brazil, $5.50 for a young girl in the ghetto.
Oh,
Yes, I know.
that's not right.
I know.
There was a movie called
I'm hoping that this is. Oh my God! This is where my husband just came back with
The
from his
clap?
cruise. Belize,
Oh.
$20 starting price at brothels.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm. Bulgaria, $25 for a gypsy street hooker.
Oh, I heard in Costa Rica you get a blowjob for $13.
It says $30 young street hooker in Costa Rica.
Awful.
Chile, $25 sex at the massage parlor.
Chile. I like
Chile.
what you said that. You said that right.
Because I'm smart.
I'm
Cuba, $20 to $40 for a quickie and $50 to $150 for all night. Damn, you guys can get hooked up. $150 for all night.
Oh, my God.
You get to take a break, get to go have dinner, go do some gambling or whatever. If they gamble there. Let's see. Egypt, $200 to $400 for tourists and under $20 for locals.
Yeah, I don't think that they have that right now.
Why? In Egypt?
Yeah,
Why?
the Muslims have taken over there, and
Well, this is from 2014.
that's the religion of love and happiness, don't you know?
I know. Don't you know? Oh, shit. In Greece? Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
What?
Okay. In Greece, it's $15 to $20 with an HIV positive girl, $35 to $50 in a brothel.
Oh.
Oh, my God. Hong Kong, $40 in a one-room brothel to $232 in hostess bar. India, $1,000 for a virgin, $1 to $4 for an adult.
Hey, the phone is ringing.
Both
Hold on
keys.
1 second.
Both Bump and I looked at each other like, what?
The phone works?
Yeah. Hey, on the Wicked Pizza Show, what's going on? And maybe you're here, maybe you're not.
Wait.
What?
Okay.
Hold on.
Hey, we can sort of hear you, but you're so faint.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Stay on
Hold
for a second.
He must have his radio on in the background, too.
It says Chrissy. Is that Chris B?
No.
Did you lose that call?
No, he hung up. So
Whoever that was, please call back
Yeah.
and bear with us while we work out the technical issues.
I'm working on it right
Experimenting some technological differences.
All right, another part of India. I'm going to keep going while they call back. Calcutta? Oh, Calcutta. Is that how you say it? A Calcutta prostitute.
No, it's Phenomena.
Well, shut the fuck up. Because look at it says India, Kolkata.
Kolkata.
And then on and then right
They
after
have
it says
cold cuts
Calcutta prostitute earnings $2 per day.
So locally, we've got a prostitution review of Travelodge West Springfield. It's a 2-star, according to TripAdvisor.
Let's say Japan, $125 for 60 minutes with a South Korean prostitute. Kuwait, $500 to $700 for a couple hours.
Oh, he had bad service. That's what he's saying.
Okay. Mexico, $30 for a room, a prostitute for a tourist. Ooh, Monaco. I'm so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Monaco. It is $6,000 to $12,000 for all-night luxury escort.
It better be good for that rock and race, huh?
In the Netherlands, Amsterdam, $45 to $70 for 15 minutes. Pakistan, $6 starting price for locals. Tourists pay more. Philippines, street hookers in the suburbs, 6 to 15. Freelancer girls at the nightclubs, 40.
Matt Hanna checking in on Facebook.
Hi, Matt. What's up, Manny Matt? We are talking about prostitutes, gigolos, pimps, call girls, hookers, whatever you want to say.
Vietnam. Not just this minute.
Well, baby, me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time. You party?
Yeah, we might party. How much?
$15?
That was a good amount back then.
No, each
Turn it on. Business continue.
I want to hear this.
Gotcha.
Me so horny.
$15 too buku. $5 each.
Me sucky. Me love you too much.
$5 is all my mom allows me to spend.
Okay, $10 each.
This could be like
What do we
a.
get for $10?
Anything you want.
The fact that she knows that.
Everything.
Okay. Let's elaborate on that. I saw 2 seconds of this movie. In the beginning of this movie, or somewhat in the beginning of this movie, doesn't the guy wind up blowing his brains out or freaking out in the bathroom or something like that?
Yes.
Okay, you know what I'm talking about loosely. You remember that?
Yeah, the guy from Law and Order.
The whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Vincent
that's
D'Onofrio.
as far as I got. I was very disturbed. Once I saw that part, I was like, I am not fucking watching this movie.
Oh, the rest of the movie gets even more disturbing.
I just couldn't watch it. But within a year, I don't know what year this movie came out, but within a few years after this, a very popular band that was banned in the USA with the name of Two Live Crew made a song called Me
banned.
So Horny, which took this whole clip. Oh, me so horny. Me so horny. Me love you long time. Usually, it's just, you know that song. And actually, a side note to that story is I worked at Sam Goody / Musicland or Recordland or whatever before that. And when that album came out, an undercover cop tried to arrest me, or actually tried to get me to sell him a copy of the New Life Crew album when it was taken off the stage. Out. Taken out. You couldn't buy it. Sorry, I got confused for a second.
Well, it was in Florida, so.
Yes, it was. Yes. I still have this album, too.
So, did you see Tiger Lily's rates for her male friend?
No.
Tiger Lily, what's
Tiger
up,
Lily,
baby?
a guy friend charges $1,400 for 4 hours.
Ooh.
Or $3,000 for a full day.
How do I get in on that?
Yeah. Think about that, huh?
Yeah.
You could
Why
work.
does Tiger Lily
You could work
know
once.
that? I'm kidding.
How are those?
Work once a
I'm
week.
about to find out.
Work once a week. That's it. Wouldn't you be happy?
Bumper?
Twice a
get
week
out
if
there.
you had a cute chick, right? I mean,
Bumpa, get out there. I mean, his
Bubba,
motion in the
when
ocean.
you're done,
pimping my ass out.
I am pimping your ass out. You have time Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between school and work. Mom, I got a trip next week. You got to pay for my trip.
Mama
next
got
week.
bills to pay. Right?
I got rent, dude. Get out there, hoe your ass out.
Oh my god!
All right.
Today, Patty Cakes is trying the Wavy Lay's bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers.
Courtesy of Bumpa. I'm not even.
Yeah, thank you.
I had to be sorry. I was looking at you but saying his name. I'm thinking about pimping his ass out. That's why.
Stop looking at me, Bumpa.
Ooh.
It's okay. They're pretty good. They're kind of smoky.
I love it. I love smoky. I want fire, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good. All right, so
you're grossing out all of our listeners now.
All right, I got a couple more and then we're done.
Just a quick thing I want to say, though. If you're listening on Facebook, just chime in on the comment section. We'd like to see who's there.
Yes.
We are...
Matt, say something. Say hello.
We do primarily go on to Spreaker. Spreaker.com is where we do our live show mostly, but I did want to try Facebook tonight. I downloaded a program that allowed us to stream at the same time.
Are we on Spreaker tonight?
We're on Spreaker and we're on Facebook. We're on both.
All right.
He's got it up there.
Remember, I'm blonde. Well, I used to be.
I have them both. I keep going back and forth.
All right, I only have a few more. I want to just get through.
Oh, I'm not cutting you short. Go ahead.
No, I'm not. All right.
You never cut her short.
Oh, excuse me. Right.
I want the full effect.
On Facebook, there is probably about 20 to 30 second delay.
Okay.
So.
All right.
It's like a 2-minute delay on.
It's longer than Spreaker.
Oh. Okay. So in Spain, $35 with a black street whore in Madrid, which I don't know what that means.
See, senorita.
In Syrian, it's women $7 at a refugee camp.
Yeah, because that's where I hang out.
Fuck.
Yep.
I guess. If you're stuck in a refugee camp, but
well, they gotta eat too. I guess.
Where are you getting $7 from though? That's like a big score to land the $7. I can almost pimp myself out in a refugee camp because
you can scrape $7 together.
Exactly. If someone could scrape $7, you know what? I love
the skipping the Big Mac today. I know, right? Get some bumper love.
This is twofold right there.
I just can't talk.
This is twofold. I would feel rich to have that $7 in refugee camp, and I feel honored that they felt high enough to get $7 to fuck me.
Apparently,
well, you are pretty good, baby.
Thank you.
We're exercising our U.S. privilege that we don't have to pay $7.
See, right, the freedom is right there. The freedom of not to have to fuck me and spend spend the golden $7 on me. So, but Byron, we could pimp.
Let me kill her, Mike, while she's
we could pimp Byron out.
Think we can get $7 for Byron? Would you kill my mic? Or am I just not talking to
because you're coughing right into it.
Sorry.
We could try to sell him at a refugee camp, but he would get himself out of it real quick. He would
clap on deck that can choke him.
What? Put in my muffin.
That could choke a donkey.
Let's see. In Thailand, $30 to $60 for the bar girl.
Hey,
Turkey,
baby.
$500 for VIP service and $20 at Red Light District.
I thought you were going to say Red Lobster.
Oh shit! I have some lobster and butter, and then
butter my muffins.
Got some lube. Anyway.
Oh my god.
United Kingdom, a street prostitute for $30. United States, there's many United States ones. High-end escort in Indianapolis, $500 per hour. High-end escort in New York City, $10,000 a night.
Whoa.
United States lethal brothel in Nevada, which we'll be touching base on different brothels later on. Says $200 to $600. Ooh, touching.
I happened to visit the little Ailey Inn. I didn't go inside of it, obviously. We stopped for gas.
Yeah.
While traveling through Death Valley.
Okay.
And,
only you?
That's a Hoff place there.
That's on my list.
Yes. It's a weird fucking place. But
isn't it like a small little place?
It's a gas station with a convenience store, a small deli, and then just behind it, it looks like a place on Route 9 that someone lives. Like in those former motels.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to say. Like the only one level or one layer.
Yep, I'm sure they have stuff out there behind. All I saw was from the gas pumps, and I went in. I was going to get a T-shirt there, but they wanted way too much for a T-shirt.
How much?
Like $10. I'm not paying $10.
Yeah, $10 for a T-shirt. Hell yeah!
In Vegas,
that shit would have been fun.
In
funny
Vegas,
though.
I was buying T-shirts for like $1.50 at CVS.
Yeah, but that's kind of different though. That's kind of fun.
I mean,
oh my god! Okay, United States prison guard, $150 charged by female guards. Houston, Texas, $40 to $80 with a street prostitute. Minnesota.
What?
$40 for oral sex with a young girl.
Oh, yeah. Don't you know?
Massage parlor, $150 to $300 for oral sex and intercourse. San Diego, California, under $100 per act. San Jose, $350 to $500 per hour with a high-end escort. Miami, $250 an hour. Venezuela, $15 sex at the massage parlor. Vietnam, $5 for a short time with a street whore.
A short time with a street whore. What is that, though?
That's me Yankee, you're wanky.
Yes. Yemen. Is it Yemen?
Yeah,
Y-E-M-K?
Yemen.
Yemen. $50. Yaman. $50 with Chinese prostitutes in upscale hotels.
$50 make you holla.
And last but not least, in Zimbabwe, sex with a condom, $3 to $5, 1 round, aka short time, and $20 whole night. $10 blowjobs for unprotected sex, $10 to $15 per locals.
Oh, that is one big pile of shit.
Matt Hanna wants to know, isn't the Bunny Ranch still in operation out of Arizona?
It is. And
in Arizona? I thought that they were in...
isn't it Nevada?
I thought it was.
Bump and I had a friend who worked out at one of those places.
Oh.
We did?
We did.
Yeah. Okay.
She's out traveling the world right now.
Yeah.
Probably making just as... She's now... I mean, she seemed like a normal person, and all of a sudden she just kind of went whack job.
Okay, let's see for a second. All right.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Well, my next thing was you got to wonder what kind of person does that, what kind of situation are they in, and just...
A, does it always begin with a fucked up childhood?
No.
What's the percentage? 50%? 75%?
No, I if you listen to the person who hates podcasts, Howard, a lot of the people he's talked to didn't have fucked up childhoods. Those
so
are
what is
porn
it? The
stars,
addiction to sex?
No, I think it's the addiction to drugs.
I don't know. I think some of them, I honestly believe a lot of them were touched at one point by someone when they didn't want to be touched and it fucked them up. And they feel they have to be validated through sex. And that's the only way they can be in high regard.
But some of those people don't charge. They just go out and fuck like bunnies. But
then some of them are smart and say, you know what? I can make a lot of money.
How smart is that, though? You're risking...
It's smart to them.
Jail.
But it's smart to them. But if they're doing the bunny ranch, it is smart to them. Because supposedly, isn't it like a controlled environment? Yes, they have to pay someone, but aren't they like...
Well, they're
like
not
more,
being
a little
held,
bit more secure.
They're not being held against their will.
They're not, but they have to pay a little bit money to the house mom
Right.
and to the place for keeping it
Well,
clean.
if you think about it, you're kind of sort of living there also.
Yes.
So it's like paying rent for a place to legally charge someone for sex.
So do you think they're held accountable for how many tricks they turn a day?
And that crunching you hear is
I'm
still the way
sorry.
they live.
I'll stick to the bread. But do you think that... What's that dude's name?
Dennis Hoff.
Okay. Do you think he's a smart man for coming up with that idea?
Yeah. He's kind of franchising it. He's like the Ray Kroc of whorehouses, I guess.
Well, again, if you think about it, if they're going to go out and do it anyway for a job, because that's what they want to do, he's at least giving them a clean environment. Security, that's the word I was looking for. In a way, isn't it security?
It's clean, too.
But, you know, if they run into trouble, I don't know if there's cameras in their rooms.
They've got...
But isn't it kind
They
of...
got like push buttons in different areas of the room that they can...
Yeah, help. Panic buttons, right? Like a panic room. So there's a lot more... They have a lot more safety features, would
Can
you
you
say?
imagine the poor bastard who just kind of thinks that it's like room service button and he pushes that and some guy comes in and fucking bundles
No, because
him.
that poor bastard is not a poor bastard if he's getting that button pushed on him. He's a fucking asshole.
I'm saying it's a poor bastard who's sitting in the room. She gets up to go to the bathroom. He looks around, sees a doorbell sitting on the wall. He's like, oh, I need room service. I want some wings while I'm getting laid. Ding dong. And this guy, fucking naked, gets bundled and thrown out the back door.
With an inverted turtle.
Well, it's inverted by the time he gets outside.
No shit.
Unless he took a double dose of the old blue pill, and he's still, he looks like, I mean, they'd spin him on his dick, and he's like a top outside, gyroscoping around.
Let's see. Let's test your. Okay, I already know you're probably going to know this answer.
Oh, I am? This topic
No,
is
you know
so
why?
out of my realm.
No, because you're knowledgeable.
Okay.
Okay, let's see if
yeah.
Bumpa knows the answer. Let's give him a chance first to answer, because I already know you're going to know the answer.
Okay.
Who is the most popular girl at the Bunny Ranch? Or the most well-known girl at the Bunny Ranch? Bumpa?
I have no clue.
Got to be Air Force Amy. Come on.
That's why. Yes, I was giving you my own.
Yeah.
Air Force Amy, the most popular girl. That's the one, and I don't really follow it as much as I used to, but yeah.
She's getting up there in age.
She's got to be. Is she reaching my age?
I mean, there's going to be one time someone's going to go plunging in there and the dust is going to come out the other side, you know?
You know what? You can't be in your late 40s, early 50s and still be Niagara Falls. If you get that reference. Correct?
You farted.
A knothead cannot be heard on the radio there, Bumpa.
Oh, boy.
All right, so.
Oh, boy.
Anyway.
Do we have any comments on the
Anywho.
Facebook Live experiment?
Oh, it was 15.
We have 15 comments?
Rizzo joined in. Oh, boy.
You were supposed to
he was
be
supposed
here.
to be here tonight.
We tried. I
We
had him
gotta
on the
watch the Patriots game.
show. Really?
Yep. Thanks anyway.
I have 6 TVs in this room.
Yeah,
I
you
would have
do.
let the game go on any one
You're
of them.
missing this good time talking about gigolos.
He would be perfect for that.
All right, so question. I'm going to propose this comment.
I want to know if Rizzo ever paid for sex.
I was just about to ask
I
you two
bet.
that.
I bet he would say, never. Rizzo don't do that. Rizzo don't pay for sex. That was
So, Bumpa, have you ever been approached by a prostitute, cargo, hooker,
Yeah.
or whatever? Yeah? Where?
Yeah, in Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got chased
How were
down
you
the street
approached?
by one.
Tell me the situation.
Hey, how you? They set off friendly, but I mean, like they're dressed like they just, I don't know. They just got left the hotel room from the night before. I mean, they still have a dress on or whatever, and it's like 4:00 in the afternoon. Don't quite look the part for starting a little early.
Okay.
But just point blank, like it's not. They just come up and make conversation, and then you could tell because it's just over flirty. I mean, like you just literally just met them. Not it's like, it's not hey how you doing? It's hey baby, what's going on? What are you doing today? It's like okay, yeah. It's so obvious, and it's Vegas.
What was your reaction to it?
I just kind of blew them off.
By how? How? Tell me how you blew
I'm
them
all
off.
set, I'm good. And then, she'd turn and talk to him or whoever else was with us.
She was just trying to get a bite from anyone.
So I got left at Treasure Island.
Why?
They all grabbed a cab at the other cab stand.
Were you going for the one more beer?
I was going for one more cigarette outside, and I turn around. These guys are gone, so I walk 1 mile north on the strip instead of south because I was behind all of that shit. And next thing you know, I'm out on the strip. I'm like, fuck! I just walked a whole fucking block north. So I get back to Planet Hollywood, and their beer stands are starting to close down. So I double fisted, grabbed 2 beers, and I had this determined walk the whole way down. And it's like, hey, can I talk to you for a minute? Get the fuck away from me! I'll fucking.
I don't see you saying that. You probably just nodded.
No,
and smiled.
I had just walked. Now 2 miles
the wrong way,
1 mile the wrong direction, and 1 mile back.
Just to get to point A.
I still had another mile to go back to our hotel.
I do remember he was pissed.
Oh yeah.
So why'd you guys leave him?
And these guys,
We didn't leave him. He thought we left. He went into the bathroom.
I got a message from him. Hey, we're in the cab. I don't know where the fuck you are. And I'm like, motherfucker.
We're in the cab. We're in the cafe. Okay, he's drunk and can't read. And he left the place. We went. We ate. We went to a little place right in the casino, about 100 feet from where he went to the bathroom. And I told him that's where we were, and we literally
Were
ordered.
you hammered?
We all had a good buzz.
You. Were you
yes,
hammered?
he was.
Maybe I don't know.
We were at the.
But I remember everything well.
We were at the place for the mechanical bull.
Yeah, Gillies, I think.
Yeah.
Gillies? No way.
Yeah, and I tipped the bull rider. I didn't even ride the bull, but I tipped it.
You tipped it for the good peep show that he gave you.
This chick gets up there. in a skirt.
I was going to say she in a skirt.
And now I had been talking to the guy before going, I'm like, is this your job? And he goes, this is my primary job. I do have a part-time job on the side. I'm like, how the fuck are you making money just playing with joysticks? And he goes, you just wait till shit picks up here. Get a spot on the rail. So luckily we did have spots on it because it filled up quick.
Yeah.
And that guy, this girl comes up and he announces her. She gets up on there. And then I hear this whistle. And I look over, and he does the, points at the eyes, points at the bull, and so I watch it, and all of a sudden, the bull stops. This girl's ass is, like, right in front of me, and he starts shaking the thing side to side. Her skirt goes flying up, and then forward, backward, forward, throws her around, and he did this, like, 3 more times. I think I give him $10?
Probably 20.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this...
He gave him a nice tip.
Yeah, and he's dying laughing. He goes, now you see what I'm making for money? I'm like, yeah,
yeah,
I do. This is pretty funny.
Yeah, it was, it was slick.
Yeah.
All I can say with that. The Big Dog checks in, Black Dog Radio Show.
What's up,
He
Big Dog?
says he is a
Miss
gigolo. He declares himself a gigolo.
Well, I just had...
he just played Justin Gigolo.
Gigolo in the background.
But going back to that, your story, the original story of you walking everywhere. Okay, I did text him. We were in the cafe, and he, whatever, he walked out. I don't know. But we were there long enough. We ordered food. We got our food. We ate our food. We left. And we're like, dude, where the fuck are you?
You were comfortable
in
the room by the time I got back, and I had been set upon by 2 different hookers on the walk down.
Yeah. And so we're walking back to the hotel, and he's just bullshit. He's messaging me on the phone, fuck you,
like,
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I went the wrong fucking way. And, hey, it's not my fault he can't remember which way he went into the fucking casino, and he ends up coming out and take a left.
Or this one.
You take a right when he came out. But
That's the one. The second one.
Yeah. Oh, there's some people checking. Like that.
We got a little bit of Donna Summer
My Boy
playing in the
Juice.
background with Bad Girls, so we're kind of talking about
Oh, I love this song. Let's just go for a second. Toot, toot. I love this song.
You love the whistle, don't you?
Toot, toot. Yeah. Beep, beep.
And now
Oh,
performing
boy.
on the center stage,
Beep,
Patty
beep.
Cakes.
Beep, beep. I have this on my Spotify playlist.
Now, I wanted to Huber. He was. I don't know if he's still listening.
Next
Huber.
on stage, it's Patty Cakes with
That's fucking-
Bad Girls.
Sounds like he's stripping of robots or something.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, boop.
Coming up next on stage, it's Patty Cake.
Oh shit, it's going from bad to worse.
Absolutely did.
Yes.
I figured out
What
what was
about
wrong
humor?
with our sound card here. So
Oh my!
I plugged this thing into my laptop.
Yes, Bumpa. What are you talking about humor about? Or
I
whatever.
just want to know, what he would think is a good going rate, for in his area. What would be a reasonable rate to get laid? And I'm sure he'll say $5, but of course.
Okay, let's do an average. Let's do half hour. We don't need an hour. You're getting half an hour. That's it. What are you getting?
Byron needs like 3 or 4. I mean, if you
How long do you
Come on,
need,
this
Bumpa?
is
How long
just
you want?
Like 5 minutes.
how long do
You
I
paying
want
for
to pay for it?
Yeah.
Start the stopwatch,
Oh,
sweetheart.
all right, yeah.
Let's be realistic. Let's do this. I need all the night in the room because I got to
and
take her like a woman.
Bumpa shows up with a tri-corner hat and a musket.
Oh my
I'm
God.
the Minuteman you ordered.
Oh, what is wrong with you? No,
Do you need me to vouch for him? Because I
Let's
can testify.
I know. A whole 5 minutes.
Oh,
Not now.
I'm broken in now.
Ever since you get that little plug up the behind.
Me?
No.
I'm working on that.
No. What are you crying?
This is
You're not
all
right.
jokes.
You're not
Folks,
right.
these are jokes. These are jokes.
No, it
Oh.
isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, see, now I completely lost what I was going to say.
My man takes good care of me.
Well, all right, we're talking about like how long, right? How long you need?
I'm saying
Right.
half an hour.
And to me, it's like if I'm going to pay for it, it's been a long time. I'm desperate as fuck. Think about it.
You're not going to get an hour out of it. You're going to be like 2 pump chump, right?
Exactly. I mean, you're doing it to get off. That's it. I mean, But there are those people out there that are doing it for, something that What? Go ahead, chime in. Go ahead.
No, I'm just, I can't. Words, they're just not showing up.
I have a question. I wish we had a prostitute to talk to right now. Okay, so you're
so
desperate.
any prostitutes out there listening, give us a call, 774-314-7044. That line may or may not be open.
Okay, so
It'll
you're
ring.
going to a prostitute. You're paying for a half-hour session. Are you cut off after one time of coming? I can give you a beer in a second.
Okay.
Are you cut off after one time of having an
I
orgasm?
know what's in the contract.
Do you
get a contract?
Right. Do you get to get multiple orgasms? What if he comes in like 2 minutes? What do? Sit there and talk about the weather and how's your day been?
Well, I think
do you pay for your half hour and then leave after 5 minutes, or do you get to go again?
I want the rest of my 15 minutes. Let's cuddle.
Fuck yeah.
I don't think that's happening. That's not happening.
No, I think that's why they do the, like you said, the time frame, not half hour, 4 hours, like, Tiger's Friend, whatever. I think that's to be able to do more. So, yeah, like you said, if you want to do it more than once or twice, 3 times,
You
whatever.
know what? I don't think a
Byron is like,
girl's probably
"Whoa."
just wanting you to get off once, get off her, so she can go to the next guy and make some money.
Can you
I
just
don't think she
imagine
wants
this now? It's
multiples
like
from
this. Oh, yeah, bust your nut. Let's go. I mean,
No, it's more like, oh, baby, yeah, I like it like that. Oh,
you got 5 minutes left. Oh, come on.
Well, again,
was that good for you, honey?
If you're doing that, if you're meeting up with a girl for
That's like a high-priced call girl.
Ooh, then I qualify for high prices.
Well, I mean, as far as the customer service aspect, probably.
Let's flip it. All right, let's flip it. You're the call guy. You're a call guy. You're taking girls calling you. Hey, what would you charge? What would you charge for a half hour with Byron?
No one would be able to afford it. It's just I don't even
I would love it. Like, I want to know right now, if a guy here was a prostitute, a gigolo, okay, and you pimped yourself out to women, all right, you became the lover boy, like the pizza delivery kid. You became
what movie
Loverboy.
was that called? Was it called Loverboy?
Yeah, Loverboy.
With Patrick. Oh shit!
Oh yeah,
that's the dude, Mr. Cutie Pie guy from the
Dempsey.
McSteamy. Thank you,
Patrick Dempsey. Loverboy. You ever see that movie?
McSteamy.
He was a pizza delivery kid, and he ended up basically it was a gigolo pimping him.
Yes.
I delivered pizzas. I never got any.
with the older ladies.
But I'm thinking, like, if any of the guys here,
didn't they order
listening
something
to
on
ones
the
that
pizza?
Yes, it was a certain type of pizza, I think.
On
that movie is from the 80s.
Tiger Lily, do they take coupons?
I
got a 2 for 1.
But like, what would you charge a half hour? That's why I want to ask anyone listening, guys, if you were to charge, what would be your rate? And would you charge differently for the type of woman that it was? All right, would you charge less if it was a smoking hot chick? Would you charge more if it was a fugly?
I think that's 100% what would happen.
We should look on Groupon to see if this is.
Oh my god!
All
right, so that you just said that is that something you would do?
I don't know.
Would you charge a smoking hot chick because you're like, damn, I just bonus by getting this fucking beautiful chick?
Well, I don't know because I mean you're right. I get what you're saying, and I probably would say that like if you're getting
you're like I'm getting the privilege here,
right? I mean, if some smoking hot chick wants to bang you. And you come out and say, $100. It's like, whatever. Because if she's smoking hot, she's going to be able to get laid anyway.
Then why is she coming to you?
Right, exactly. And if so, she's coming with you, going with you, then you're going to be dirt cheap. It's like, all right, $10.
$25.
$10 and so, like, don't worry about it. Buy me a beer. We'll call it even. Versus 100,
hey,
150.
Bumpa, you want to go get a beer after this?
I'll buy you beers. But, yeah.
But what would you charge?
I don't. I couldn't even imagine doing
an
that.
average, $100 for half an hour.
If I did a half hour, I don't know, man. I don't 75.
Okay,
I'm thinking 50's too cheap, 100's too much. 75's a fair rate.
So you're doing 75. What are you doing in that 75? I mean, in that minute for $75.
See, that's where
because a guy can come quickly. Seriously, do he's done.
Yeah.
You as the man, not the woman, but as the man, you have to really work to please the woman.
Yep.
You got to get in there. You got to service her. You got to make sure you're getting her wet and excited.
Service
and ready.
Contract next up.
You know,
number
it's not like the
35.
same. You know what? For the woman, for the prostitute, it's a lot less work if you think about it. She might have to talk a little sexy, dress a little sexy, which could come easy. She's on numb. She's on autocycle or
Right.
autopilot. So yeah, baby.
Right, for a guy, she's
she
gonna
could have
wave around a
sexy
little
top
bit.
on her.
We need to have a
boobs up
camera
there.
for this. Just on her.
I grab my boobs.
I mean, she's got her hand on her boobs like.
But I'm
three-quarters
just saying,
of the time.
because I'm animated. But I'm just saying,
That's animation.
for a girl can get away with doing a lot less as a prostitute than a guy could being a gigolo. A guy being the gigolo, if I'm the woman's going to critique you a little bit more, in my opinion. I would be like, if I'm paying you, you better get down on your knees in between my legs, servicing me, because she knows to pump chomp. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I find it interesting that male gigolos don't have the same menu. Like a female prostitute has a handy, blowjob, straight sex.
Well, that's true, right? Because
they got the back door. You've got half and half, and you've got round the world. And I only know this because of movies.
Yeah, only because of movies, right?
Yeah. I've
never heard of a couple of those, just so you know.
What, around the world?
What is around the world?
That's everything. That's going to cost you a lot.
That's
so
later.
Anal,
That's
oral,
oh, yeah.
and penetration?
Yep.
Okay. Was that this morning? I'm kidding.
Almost.
And then toxic
Joking.
waste cleanup is extra, I guess.
Oh, shit.
You know.
That was at least international travel.
Oh, shit. I was kidding about that earlier.
Not really.
Okay, so what can a guy do to a girl? Well,
Pretty much the same, I guess.
yeah, I think pretty much the same.
Captain
But-
stabbing on him? I don't know.
Well, there,
What is she going to do? Is she going to do stuff to him a lot? She's going to be like, oh, let me tongue your ass? Or
Well, you got all those other things, the golden shower shit.
As a woman, I don't know many women are asking for the golden shower. You think? I know some women have some sick minds as well. But.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Why is it sick? What kind of
Okay,
Puritan Christian background do you come from?
I'm not.
I mean, it's
Okay, maybe sick was not the proper word.
now sick.
Because there's
sick
things-
is like with an animal,
Yeah,
a
you're right.
vegetable, or a mineral. You know,
Vegetables should not be ruled out.
yeah, and it should be.
Vegetables are in
It
now.
should be human on human, consenting age only.
I agree with that.
I mean, you get
What you're comfortable with. So
no.
yes,
What you're comfortable with can't be, because there are some people who are comfortable with man
Too
on
much.
sheep. You know,
some quote unquote sick shit.
Tiger Lily, my coupon will be 3% off. That's about all I can do.
3%.
Yeah, that's
Oh
fine.
shit.
Well,
Is she expensive?
Shut up.
yeah, just enough to chip off for the tip, you know. That's about
Ooh, just the tip.
it. Yeah, after the additional,
that there's a mighty small tip there.
it works. Yeah.
Cooper's
Why are you
being a
yelling at
pain in the
Cooper?
ass. He's being a pain in the ass.
So what? He's
He's out here shouting. He's got two full bowls of food,
I'm messing with you.
and he got plenty of attention today.
He loves you.
Shut
That's
up.
all he's trying to say. The cat loves you.
No,
So-
he's trying to say, "Feed me more."
Well, I learned that prostitution dates back to at minimal 2400 BC. So, in exchange for, I'll give you these 3 stones for a hand job. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of... Think about it, because...
And then when the
Think about the
Christians came
clothes
around,
they
they
used to
took
wear.
those 3 stones and
Yeah.
threw them at the prostitutes. You know?
Right. Well, yeah, we're talking, what? I mean, at that point, caveman days,
Sorry.
So, yeah, I mean, you at that point, you're getting laid for a piece of chicken or something, or meat, whatever meat there is.
I mean, I haven't had anything to eat in a while.
Right.
Anybody
So,
want to throw something at me? My
exactly.
way.
All right. So you go over to, Bam Bam goes over to Pebbles Cave, and Pebbles gives it up.
Bam, bam,
Right.
bam.
Pebbles gives it up for a couple of dead fish.
That was kind of a just sick and twisted cartoon, the Flintstones.
No, the Brontosaurus ribs is what I want.
I mean, you had like a version of, that Bam Bam kid. He was always looking for it from Pebbles. Wanted her.
He was always trying to impress her.
He was always trying to bam her.
But I said on our comments or on one of our posts, if you have anyone listening, throw in a comment if you've heard any stories, whether it be yours or someone else's.
If you've ever rented another human being.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us it was you. You say you know of a story, we don't want to out you like that, and a friend told you this.
Another thing is, it's like renting a human being.
Yeah, you rent somebody for... let us know if you've ever had that kind of experience or somebody had that experience. Share it with us. We'd love it. Throw it in the comments.
We won't.
What you know about it.
We won't give your real name.
No, just chime out what you know about it. We won't say you did it because we don't know you did it. You just shared a story of a friend.
I did have a friend once who...
I got a friend. We share this mutual friend.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not the one you're thinking of that
we have a lot
it's
of
not the one that should have been
friends.
here earlier.
Yeah.
But another one.
No, because he would have just ended up for the half hour crying.
Yeah. The other one, he had... we traveled over the border to the northern country, and for whatever reason,
America Light.
Yeah, for whatever reason, in this other country, a city we'll call Montreal. It is Montreal. I don't know what we'll call Montreal, but in Montreal, he decides that he's away. There's a lot
because
of
all that stuff doesn't.
right.
It isn't illegal if it's out of the country. And
he goes.
He took
there.
a hall pass. Let's say.
I think that's kind of what his concept was.
He forged a hall pass. I'm sure.
Yeah, it was a hall pass before he was given a hall pass. But
what happens in Montreal?
Yeah, it's like you did a good teacher and got the hall pass later.
Unless you bring back VD, but
yeah. So he meets a guy in the street that's a pimp. The guy, gives him a card. Hey, well, I'll get you whatever girls, So, of course, later on, he's thinking more and more about it. He gets one.
He's like, yeah, I can I'm on a guys' weekend, yeah.
Yeah, he's like...
Alcohol does fucked up shit to young guys. It does.
And the guy's like, he's got 15 plus different girls he could pick from. Call me, I'll get whatever you want, So... He calls. We're talking about it at dinner,
you guys are probably amping him up to do
probably,
it.
Yeah. But
if I know you, you're probably definitely doing it.
We're all like, that's gross, blah, blah, blah.
And share the notes.
Yeah. Rizzo's like, go for it.
Of course he is.
Yeah. But anyway, we're talking about it, and, it's like, don't do it, man. Don't do it, blah, blah, blah. And, but then we're like, all right, well, what are you going to get?
Oh, my God.
And, think about it.
What are you going to get?
Yeah, of all the different types,
you have a menu,
all the different types he picks, and from where we're coming from, this area, he asked for a Brazilian chick. He's in Canada, and he asked for a Brazilian chick. Well, he got a Brazilian chick. On a scale of 1 to 10, 3.5 maybe. She had her teeth. That was about it. Yeah.
How much did he pay for her? 150.
100. 100. And
did he enjoy it?
He said she was good, and for a little, she wanted another 50 to do it
in the butt
without.
Oh, do it without a condom.
Yeah, and so he paid. Well, she wanted like another 50 or 75 or whatever. I forget. And he gave her another 20. So he took 120 for it. And
so not only did he pay $100 to get her a 3.5. Another 20.
He could. The guy himself could have.
Bareback.
Yeah, the guy himself could have picked up a better looking chick in the bar.
Yeah, but there's no guarantee in the bar.
It would have been a lot more than what he got there. I mean, yeah.
Did he get stuck with that chick who wanted the foursome or threesome, like at that bar at New York?
Oh,
Pampa starts chatting up some drunk chick.
She's around those lines, just
cranking her up.
She's around those lines, but probably younger than her. But I mean, we're talking
so
point
is this
wise.
how you get your women, Bumpa?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he picks them up when they're on their last night in Vegas. And he cranks them up, and And then a certain somebody
just walk away.
Who we're friends with. It's like, could we do that? Like, you could. Yeah.
Oh, but anyway, like it's just mind-boggling that of what he could have had. And he was very happy with it. But
you gotta be. He's got to convince himself he just paid $120 for it.
For an
Plus,
STD.
maybe-
I mean,
and probably a tip too.
Right.
Nah.
And as well in the next room, right? We got a glass against the wall, right? And listening, and he says after you hear it because all he could hear is the glass against the wall like that, going all over the place.
Oh my God, you guys are weird. What are you guys, 10?
Yeah. So she said, "What is that noise?" And he's like, "That's my friends listening." So he's like, let's just do it and get it over with. And,
oh my God.
Oh, he's like that. He's the type, he'll hold his nut, pull his nut out, right? Hold it until it turns purple. Hey, does this look purple to you?
Oh.
This look purple? And I'm like, oh! Look, he does that. That's just the way
I
he
don't
is.
get that.
I think you guys are high school.
I have never exposed.
He's still like that today.
I have never exposed myself to a buddy ever.
No?
Never. Look, you got beer coming out of your nose.
I don't like you said he's that high school guy.
I can't do
still
that.
is that way.
That's like a Richard thing to do.
Yes, it is.
Oh, jerked off together. No,
Hey, we took a bath together.
It just kind of felt a little funny.
He showed me how to jerk off.
I felt a little funny.
But now,
Bubba has no idea what we're talking about right now.
I got it.
He
What is
No, he's a liar.
Hey, I'm gonna beat you.
Do it. I'm bent over now.
Oh,
God.
But
what? We're going to take a break. I'm going to go hide and cry in the corner of the green room while these two start making
You're gonna
noises
wash your eyes out.
like wombats in the wild.
Oh, no, we're fine. We're fine. We can do that in about 45 minutes. All right, anyway.
Put some bleach drops in your eyes.
Oh, my God. My feet were bleached.
Oh, my God. We could take a quick break if you want.
No, because then
good.
you two are going to
Okay.
just do something and it's just going to
No.
make me cry.
No. You know, it is a school night, so let's just
continue on.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know anybody, I shared my story from my friend up in Montreal. Anyone else has a similar story. Doesn't have to be prostitutes or gigolo related, but a gross story of a buddy or a girl. I have another one. A friend of mine. Well, it's actually a friend of my friend. My buddy is telling me his story where his buddy, we're out at a bar, he's making out with a chick, and they go in the car and start doing a thing. And like a few minutes later, you see him get out of the car, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck? Your fucking pussy stinks!" And the girl's crying.
Oh.
And he's like, "Oh, that's fucking gross. You should be ashamed of yourself." And he just got like so grossed out. And he's like, just fucking shitting on her in the parking lot. And like they literally just met at the bar.
Yeah.
And, he just got so grossed out. He like jumped out of the car. He's like, "Oh, that's fucking gross. Your pussy stinks." And she's like, "I'm sorry." She's crying and shit. Like, that's fucked up.
So that doesn't sound like a pimp or prostitute story.
No, it's just a dirty story.
I don't know if that's
what- sorry.
dirty.
I
It's-
just-
He just put that girl to shame, and she was getting it down with him.
But let's relate that to you get a prostitute that you're going to pay good money for, whatever it be.
I want my money back.
Yeah, what do you do?
There's no
Is there a
chamber-
refund policy?
There's no
we ain't
chamber
giving
of
you a refund
commerce.
policy. Then she's probably going to pull a gun on your ass.
There's no chamber of commerce when it comes to prostitution. It's not like you can go to complain to a high. People do.
Yeah.
They go to the cops. This chick took money from me. Well, what happened?
Her pussy stank. I don't know.
I mean, we are living in America.
Brandy Prime in the room.
Hey,
What's up,
Facebook.
Brandy?
Checking us out on Facebook. What's up, Brandy? Now, you guys, tonight it's just audio streaming. Maybe at some point we'll add a camera or two. But
That
then
means I gotta get-
Brian's got to put pants on. And it's,
I know.
I got to do hair and makeup.
Yeah.
All that good stuff.
I got a couple Wi-Fi cams that I'm thinking about setting up.
Ooh, then do it up.
People could control them, give them controls, see where they want to look in the room.
Oh, I like that.
You better wear pants then, or you better not. Maybe we'll get better ratings.
I just got to figure out how to adjust them and get them in play.
Oh, I thought you were going to say have them enlarge everything. Sorry. I'm right here.
All right, now, so
Yes.
let's say you're filthy rich, okay?
Okay.
Either one of us. You're filthy rich, and you're traveling wherever, okay? You're alone for a few nights. You want a piece of ass. You're not getting any luck at the bar or club. You get a...
Speak for yourself.
but you pick one up. Well, maybe you end up
Wait
at
a minute. Wait, no.
Wait, maybe you end up at a
walks
nerd
in-
convention, okay? You're right.
Women walk in, they can pull a piece of ass out of the crowd without even trying.
Right.
You just walk through the room. Don't even need to put out a net. You just see these assholes.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it hooks Bumper.
Walked in the room and he just went.
Every morning, all day long.
You like watermelon?
I do. Very much so.
Okay, yes.
But no, I'm just saying, like...
I'll continue.
All right, so...
Poor Byron. He's
if-
like, these two are together now. This is gross.
Kind of hungover. Not hungover, just exhausted.
Oh, I hear. I'm tired too.
If money is a object, what's too expensive? What, for a half hour, whatever.
$10.
$500.
500, yeah, that would be like your top line. If, like I said, if money's no object for
If
you, you're
I'm paying,
rich.
okay, so say no one's biting.
Right.
There's nobody.
Say you're 300 pounds, okay, and you're rich, and you want to get Fabio.
Then you know what? If I'm paying, I actually want, and I'm going to be shallow as fuck. I want an attractive young guy with, a certain type of body or look. That's what I would go for.
With a big wang.
But no, again, yeah. I mean, if you're, like, say, you're going to pay for it, you want that. I mean, especially if...
Yeah, if you're paying for something, you kind of go for something that you're not used to getting, maybe, or...
And that's what blew my mind about the Montreal story. You're paying for something, you got something that...
It's probably less than what you can get back at
exactly,
home.
Exactly, and I know the guy's gotten better himself. It's like...
But do you think he's rolling with it because it's some strange?
It might,
different
right?
cat,
Yeah, exactly.
No
I mean,
matter
just,
what to him,
I think it was
your idea of a 3.5.
I think it was just
a 6
something
to
he's
him.
always wanted to do. In general, like,
And
just,
he's not going to be like all Debbie Downer about it because
No.
he just paid for it.
Yeah,
he's going to
just
pipe
do
it up.
Hey,
and-
have fun.
so-
blah, blah, blah.
yeah, exactly. It's for the
But
experience.
I don't know
Ooh,
if that's
hi phone, bye phone.
Again,
At
like
least she's leaning the other way.
But Byron, okay, again, you're
I'm
goofy.
not
You're
paying
goofy
for
as fuck.
I'm paying for sex.
You're goofy as fuck, hung like a pinky, and yeah, all right. But you're rich.
Stop talking about me.
And you're rich. Well, what would still be a price max? Even if it's a super hot fox, what is too much? And you're rich. I mean, would you be willing to go $1,000?
Oh, what are we talking about here?
A full night.
If he's 1,000, he's still tipping $250, $300
Yeah,
on top
right.
of that.
This asshole. Yeah.
I looked at you.
Look, he's the type. $1,000. Oh, that's too much. I go to another girl, right? 500. Okay, 500, and then tip her $1,000. He wouldn't pay.
Yeah, because you're willing to spend $1,000, and you're gonna spend $1,000. You might as well get what you can for what you never pay retail.
And would you still ask if she took coupons?
Validate parking, maybe.
If you're in Boston, that shit's worth a couple $100.
Yeah. I mean, you get and am I paying for the hotel? Is that?
Well,
Right,
do you think
oh,
they have a hotel room on?
Yeah, so
running?
you're traveling. You're already
No,
staying
you
at a
don't
hotel.
want.
You're already staying at a hotel.
You never know that if like the other person is just like smooth the sheets out, and there's, you're putting your ass on somebody else's nastiness there.
Oh, that just gave me like a bad thought. Yuck.
Ugh.
Don't go in there.
you guys-
She's sleeping. No.
Somebody gave us a story recently. So, same type
Yeah.
of thing. We'll tell you later.
Sure. Don't share with our audience or
No.
anything like that.
No, it's
No.
nothing to share with
Yeah.
us.
Oh,
It's just
gross.
Yeah.
Gross.
Go ahead.
But you already have the room, So I mean, I get you. You think your 500 would be your limit? Do you think? Like I said, you're a millionaire, billionaire. All right, money's no object, but still, I think you think paying $10 is too much.
If you're a millionaire, billionaire, you could probably call up the latest adult film star, adult actress, and get her. If you're a
make my
millionaire,
own damn film, you know?
Yeah, but now
you could
she's going to cost you like $50,000, $100,000
yeah,
for a
but
night.
you're getting someone so extreme with 5,000. I'm thinking $5,000, maybe 10.
Yeah,
but you're going to get her for the majority of the
Why
night.
are you guys looking at me asking me this stuff?
Because you're
seriously-
across from us. That's it.
It's just-
No, you're gonna get a high class.
Every
That
time
chick's
he
gonna be
takes a
beautiful
sip.
because a lot of the girls in adult movies are actually model beautiful. Like you look at them and you're like, why are you in the adult industry when you could be a model?
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna get an adult. I mean, a beautiful woman who can fuck like crazy, and you could take her out, and she's gonna be hot, and you're gonna be the envy of everyone. So,
But like,
if you have money, go for that.
Oh, are you the envy of somebody if you walk out and you know that you're paying money to be with this person? In the meantime, there are other people out there who are not paying for their dates to be with them.
You know what? Because doesn't everyone pay in a way?
Wow, that's a cold
That's
thought.
deep.
Yeah.
That's deep. That's deep, man. Totally deep.
So anyway, how about let's talk about celebrities who have been caught with hookers. I'm going to get off that
What do you
subject
got?
before
What do you
I.
got?
I was trying to give this to Byron, but
I can't even.
right.
Today is just.
all right. So then I'm going to be reading. So don't make
I'm
fun
still
of me.
asleep. I just
Oh.
just to let you know, I'm still asleep.
So this is from Ranker.com. Good old Ranker. Celebrities who have been caught with hookers include movie stars, musicians, politicians, and athletes who have either been allegedly linked to call girls or been straight up caught with their pants down with a prostitute. While many have bounced back from these shameful decisions, their careers are still marred with the asterisks that come with being involved in prostitution scandals. Celebrity hooker scandals are not limited to just movie, TV, and music stars, though the incidents with actors Hugh Grant, Eddie Murphy, Charlie Sheen, and Danny Bonaducci are among the most well-known, with many walks of life allegedly turning to the ladies of the night for some action. Perhaps most notably, politicians are frequently the center of these scandals, with the Elliot Spitzer, Barney Frank, Silvio Berlusconi,
Phenomena.
and even the United States
Richard
Secret
Salmon.
Service. Oh, I could see girls hooking up with the Secret Service if they have a hard-on for politicians and they want to get in there. I could see girls totally becoming groupies for
Badge
Secret
bunnies.
Service. Huh?
Badge bunnies.
Oh, yeah. It's the same. There are groupies for every walk of life, I would think.
Let's play the match game.
All right, so one, like I just mentioned it beforehand, Charlie Sheen. Charlie Sheen had a feud. Wasn't he with like Brie Olson, who was an adult film star?
He contracted Heidi Fleiss, so
Which is something I was going to talk about. One of the most famous pimps, which she's not really considered a pimp. She's a madam,
she's
correct?
not one of the more. Yeah, she's one of the ones who made it into. I mean, there are others. The Mayflower Madam.
Yes.
I mean, you've got
I think Mayflower Madam was first or most notable.
most notable. I think about first.
Now, who had the black book? They both Fleiss, yeah.
Yeah.
And
She was on the UK version of Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother.
And she was also on, remember that Dr. Drew show? Like the
Which
rehab
one?
type
There's
show?
like
Yeah.
11 of them.
I used to love that show. It does say in the
He's
early
kind of a whore now.
in the early 1990s, Heidi Fleiss, the infamous Hollywood madam, was busted for running a prostitution ring. Although Fleiss never named names, she had some uncashed traveler's checks from Charlie Sheen in her purse when she was arrested. In 2011, Radar Online reported that Sheen spent over $25,000 on a wild weekend with 3 prostitutes.
Shut up!
So that's like $8,000 a prostitute, pretty much.
That's
Now,
how he
those-
talks to his prostitutes, just in case you were wondering. Shut up!
So those 3 prostitutes, do you think they got an equal rate among them? Or do you think that one girl was like the top dog and got maybe like she got like 10 and the other 2 got like $7,500 or something like that? You know, or is there
Yeah.
like a top girl?
I bet. I would think one, if there was one that was a little...
I couldn't even put my head around it. Why would he want to do that?
Because he can get everything and he wants, I don't know. It's just, when you're so famous, probably shit just goes to your head. I don't know. Help me out here.
No, that's
and
about
just,
right. Yep.
And it's just
go
like
ahead and they just think they can do what they want, and
and
they have the money to waste. Well, they think they have the money to waste, and that's why so
they
many
don't care. And they're
rich
on
and celebrities
drugs,
go broke.
And at that time, didn't he have like a super, super beautiful wife?
Hi, Renee. Renee
Richards.
Hi, Renee. Was he like wasn't he with Denise Richards? And I'm gonna go. So this story with Charlie Sheen, as one of the celebrities who've been caught with hookers, it kind of does a 360 with Denise Richards, which I'll go to in a minute. But another actor, Hugh Grant, remember him with the African American woman?
Yes.
Divine Brown. In 1995, Hugh Grant was arrested for lewd conduct after being found by LAPD with a prostitute named Divine Brown.
Now, that was early in his career, so do you think that might have been something of a fame and money taken?
Do you remember his girlfriend at the time?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. She was amazingly beautiful. What was her name? We'll have to Google her name.
Yep.
It was shit.
Sorry, I was just checking the game score,
and she's like, what is she, Australian as well as he is?
I think so.
Grant pleaded no contest to the charges and was ordered to pay a small fine and face 2 years of probation. Grant did an interview on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno less than a week after his arrest. He said, "I think you know in life what's a good thing to do and what's a bad thing to do. And I did a bad thing. And there you have it." What is his chick's name? Google her. Stop playing with that picture. What's her name? Do you know who he dated? Hugh Grant? She was stunning.
From Bedazzled.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so someone else. While he's looking that up and giving us information about
she
her.
was pretty hot. She like a redheaded kind of.
Yeah. What was his girl? Just say girlfriend or something. Or Wikipedia. It'll show like...
Mm-hmm. Elizabeth Hurley.
That's it?
Yes. Amazing. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
But...
men are stupid.
Pam cheated on Tommy. Or Tommy cheated on Pam. Tommy Lee from Motley Crue.
I'm sure Pam cheated on Tommy. I mean,
it's like, you could have the cream of the crop, but still go looking.
No, I mean, you're Tommy Lee, cream of the crop.
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Yes.
You heard it right here.
Tiger Woods. Okay, another one. His wife was beautiful. They're not married anymore, right? His wife
pretty sure not.
She was amazing looking, beautiful, hot blonde. Wasn't she Swedish or something?
I don't.
Or whatever. All right. He had multiples. In 2009, it was revealed that Tiger Woods had extramarital affairs with more than 12 women. The New York Post reported that Tiger Woods regularly contacted a madam and paid over $60,000 for sex with different prostitutes. Woods' wife filed for divorce in 2010. He also lost large endorsement contracts with AT&T, Gatorade, and General Motors. But on Sunday, he won.
Ooh.
Sorry.
He just won. He didn't. I don't think he didn't win the whole thing. Is that what we're reading?
Right.
Before,
the whole thing was $10 million, right?
But yes, he didn't win, but he won something big. He came in close. So
yeah, he won his most recent tournament. Played the Ford Challenge Championship or something.
Yes.
And
so he's back. It's been 5 years since he's done anything.
If he came in first, I'm guessing he's got to be around $7 million. He made about $7 million. That's just off of the tournament winnings, and then obviously endorsements will start coming up the ass again.
Exactly. Who did? It doesn't say in this article, but didn't he? Nike, wasn't Nike a big?
Yeah, after the whole thing, yeah.
Yeah, they go and hire Kaepernick.
I don't think he lost Nike, but I think in general he just a lot of things went down. He himself hadn't done a lot. He recently just came back.
Oh yeah,
so.
Oh yeah, so good for him. That took him 5 years, and he's on the high end or whatever. A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. The Daily News reported that Alex Rodriguez regularly hired prostitutes from Madam Kristen M. Davis in 2006 and 2007. The paper also obtained personal intimate emails that Rodriguez and David had exchanges. In 2013, the book House of Outrageous Fortune, 15 Central Park West, the world's most powerful address, claims that A-Rod ordered pairs of hookers at least twice a week.
Oof.
Eve. Oh my God, Eve. So here's our first woman on a list here. In 2007,
a woman paying for sex.
Yes. You know her, Eve.
Poor shame.
I think she is currently on The Talk with you, Byron. You know her?
No.
She was on a song. She was
Yeah.
in a song with Gwen Stefani from No Doubt.
Now, you think that women, as we said, Byron, like you said, a girl's going to get laid no matter what she looks like. A girl can get laid.
Right.
It's just the way it is.
They'll just walk right into the
Right.
room. And,
But if they're paying for it, then you think that's maybe a psychological thing, maybe a control thing, because if they're paying for it, then they can tell you what to do. Some guys might get freaked out about that.
some guys
Right,
like
and she
to
doesn't wanna
pay
go
to
out-
Some
do
guys
that.
like it, some don't. But I mean,
And she doesn't want to go out and look for it, work for it.
right?
Maybe.
She just calls, "Hey, I want this guy here in 20 minutes." Boom.
No, that's what she.
Exactly.
There was a movie a little while back. I can't exactly
Bring me an
remember.
elephant. We got to do this. You know what I mean?
It was a movie about something like that.
But yeah, so a girl like that who could do well on her own, but still chooses to go the call way. Do you think?
Well, wait.
Is there an attention thing there? Maybe
I think we're overestimating.
overestimating.
In 2007, it was reported that the rapper Eve spent an evening with a female prostitute while she was spending time in Miami. Eve has denied the allegation, stating, "First of all, I think that's ridiculous. And number two, if I wanted to have sex with somebody, then I definitely wouldn't order a prostitute." So why is she on this list then?
Because
Closet
stars
lesbian.
don't like to admit that they're
Closet
paying.
lesbian.
Yeah.
That's probably what it is.
Closet. Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh.
I guess 32 flavors wasn't enough for her.
But again,
Does she like vanilla or chocolate? What are you doing?
Oh, you stop playing with that. Shut up.
You don't need that microphone on.
Yeah, I do if I'm sitting over there.
But you're not sitting over
Trying
there.
to fart.
Oh my god.
So you're trying to fart into the other microphone?
Yeah, well, you angle it down right to your ass, back up to it. We'll get that nice sound bite
It
for
doesn't.
it.
I mean, that has a crisper sound to it.
Oh my god. We all know the story about Elliot Spitzer.
Somewhat.
Yeah, he spits,
I
doesn't
remember it.
swallow.
It just says in 2008, the New York Times revealed that Elliot Spitzer had spent over $80,000 on prostitutes from an exclusive escort club.
Oh, wow.
Spitzer resigned his post as the governor of New York after the scandal was reported. Later, it was revealed that Spitzer used campaign funds to pay for prostitutes on several locations.
Much better.
That was my remix.
That sound like one of his girls chugging down. Wah, 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 wah.
Rapper Neo. In 2010, a French newspaper reported that Neo spent one night with a 16-year-old prostitute when he was in France. Neo has not spoken to the media about the allegations.
Of course not.
Jerry Springer. Remember that story?
Yeah.
In 1982, Jerry Springer ran for governor of Ohio. He ran television ads in which he admitted to paying a prostitute with a check, saying that he is not afraid of the truth, even if it hurts. He did not win the election, but he did win high ratings with his scandalous talk show, The Jerry Springer Show, which debuted in 1991.
I thought that show was earlier.
It just ended. He's got
No,
another
I
show
remember
now.
91. I remember that. I actually wound up ordering like videotapes of like the story of his show. I mean, from like as seen on TV.
Kelsey was on that show.
Oh,
Really?
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yep, one of the early episodes.
Can we talk about the topic?
It was guys who were falling in love with their phone sex operators.
Get out of here! That's awesome. Oh my god!
I've been digging
find that
deep
one.
trying to find it. I
you'll
just
find
can't
that.
We have to get her on here to talk about that. That would have
Yes.
been great.
Oh,
we do.
yeah.
Eddie Murphy. In 1997, a transsexual prostitute was arrested when she was in Eddie Murphy's
Oh,
car.
come on now. Eddie said that he was just picking her up to give her a ride home. She looked like she needed a ride home.
The comedian claimed that the prostitute appeared to be having a rough time.
Yeah.
So he offered her a ride. Murphy stated, "I did nothing wrong. I was trying to be a good Samaritan, and that is what happened."
Yeah. And if you believe that, there's something wrong with you.
I got a bridge to sell you. The Secret Service in 2012, several United States Secret Service members invited prostitutes to their hotel rooms while they were staying in Colombia.
Good for them.
The incident was revealed when one of the hookers created a public incident in which she claimed that a Secret Service agent stiffed her on the bill. Prostitution is legal in
they're
Colombia.
civil servants. They don't make a lot of money.
It's legal in Colombia, but it's still against the U.S. military code of.
Now, I'll ask a question for some of the female listeners or male, whatever, however it works, lover, whatever. Significant other. You find out your significant other had a hooker, whether it be before you, during you. What would your reaction be?
Let's get tested.
I would agree with that. But like, I'm just curious if, let's say for argument, obviously to me it's like it's probably getting a breakup if it was during, but let's say before.
Yeah, good chance of that.
Would you look at your?
Or you could turn it into let's do something like this on the weekend. I mean,
all right, let's mix it every other weekend. We get another.
Mix it up.
Yeah, a different third wheel. So, but no, I was just curious if anyone here, like Renee, all right, if your significant other, the big T man there, had you found out that he had a whore. I hate to say it that way. I'm sorry. A prostitute, a call girl, an escort, whatever you want to call it. He paid someone for the nookie. All right.
He did it all for the nookie.
Right. How would you respond to that? Same thing to Tiger, whoever else is any other listeners in here.
I don't know. Wouldn't
if
you
your
be hurt
spouse
a little bit at
paid
first?
one for a nookie, what would you do?
Do you? Okay, are you hurt a little bit? I think I would be. And if you find out he did it once, do you automatically think he might still be doing it? Are you, do you have a trust issue?
To me, it doesn't.
And why
seem
is it
as
coming
though-
out now?
If someone uses the services of a prostitute,
I could not do that.
I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Going right into my ears.
Oh my god.
Headphones.
If someone,
get them.
I have them.
Wear them.
I need to hear just right.
No, you don't need to hear every little click and clank.
Bitch.
I'll be listening to their ear-in headphones.
All right, I
Good
stopped.
for them.
Not everybody wants to look like Monchi-Chi over there, okay?
Monchi-Chi. So,
Doesn't he look like that? Hey, Bumble, make this face.
I used to love
See,
that.
there you go. He looks like a
Monchi-Chi.
Monchi-Chi.
I
There you
love
go.
Monchi-Chis. Oh,
My daughter used to do that when she was younger. I have a lot of pictures of her.
Monchi-Chi.
So the person who uses the services of a paid
paid service provider.
Yeah. It's not going to be the first time.
That's a kitty right
You think? I would think it has to be. There's got to be some type of build up to get to that. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I can't even fathom that.
You do that
what I mean?
once, and then you need to do it more. It does. I'm
It's an
sure
addiction,
it
probably.
can become
Yeah.
an addiction because there are some people out there who do need just sex without anything attached to it.
Right.
And is that a?
And it could be a thrill. It could be a little a danger element.
I suppose it could. Speaking about danger elements, just want to do a sports update. Patriots are down 10 points, 13-3. Giants are actually pissing all over them.
Where are you getting that from?
Halftime, though. We'll see.
It's halftime, so
What a night! What a lovely picture of you and Byron. Is this on the
That's what
Facebook
everyone
Live
sees
page?
right now. Yes, on Facebook Live. We are an hour and 34 minutes in.
Oh, we are. Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's a funny picture of us with the little hats. I mean, with the
I'll
hats
add
and
more
sunglasses.
stuff eventually. Just I wanted to get something up and running.
I like the fuck off.
Yeah,
fuck off.
fuck off.
Fuck off. Sorry. Not you guys. It's just a comment. How we feel about the establishment, man.
But I would love to know, like you said, Tiger Lily or Renee, or whoever is still listening with us.
Is Matt still out there, Matt?
Matt, you still out?
listening
Chris
to
B. I want to know if Chris B's listening. Chime in, buddy. Or anybody.
Oh, I still have a couple
else that hasn't
celebrities.
chimed
Can I
in.
make? Can I?
Oh, absolutely. You could. I'm not cutting you short.
Yeah, I know
let's
you're not.
piss on
We
some
just trail off.
celebrities.
Yeah, I just want to. In general, I'm
bring
kind of
you
throwing
back
that
in.
out.
I rail you back in. So Marv Alpert.
Marv Albert. Oh my God.
Is it Alpert or Albert?
Albert.
Why did I say Albert?
He
I'm
likes
thinking
he likes to bite.
something
Bite
Albert
him on
and
the back.
Tijuana Brass, dude.
He likes to bite.
Yeah. So,
prostitutes'
babe,
backs.
when you're being taken from behind, you like to be bit in the back. Now, I don't. Right. We're not talking nibble. Like, I mean, Marv Albert was like, take a fucking chunk out of him.
As soon as you asked that question, I heard her go, I went,
Whoops.
But again, it's not the kinky bite. I mean, he would literally left full bite marks. Like,
that's scary as shit.
He chomped on them.
That is scary. No, thank you.
Yeah, you gotta do something with that.
I gotta switch everything from the magnetic drive to solid state, and it won't happen.
So Marv Albert arrested in 1997 after he was charged with forced sodomy. A woman accused Albert of biting her and forcing her to perform oral sex on him. He denied that the sex was anything other than consensual, but he pled guilty to misdemeanor assault and battery charges. He was fired from his NBC sports commentator job following the scandal.
Yeah, what the fuck is Marv doing now?
Look it up. Danny Bonaducci on March 31st, 1991. Danny Bonaducci was arrested for assaulting and robbing a transvestite prostitute. Bonaducci said of the incident, "I thought he was a girl. I picked him up. He got in my car. As soon as he got in and the dome light hit him, it was obvious. He wasn't a good transvestite. He gets in the car and said, 'Oh, sorry, wrong car.' And he says, 'Well, you took me off my corner. Give me $40. I said, "Dude, wrong car. Hop out." This went on for 6 or 7 minutes, and he still wouldn't get out. So I get out of the car, opened his door, and pulled him out of the car. But when I did, I see he's this huge guy, about 220. I weighed like 150. I attacked him first, not because I wanted to. I just thought I was going to have to, and I'm too small to take the punishment from a 220-pound man. Bonaducci was fired from his radio hosting gig following the incident. You know what? It's weird. I totally believe that story. Because wasn't he on drugs or drinking or whatever?
Yeah,
you have that little bit of buzz going, thinking you're going to pick up on someone looked, hey, he's a little bit tall. But
a quick, easy score. That's what you're looking at.
Yeah, you're thinking it's sort of attractive.
Really, right.
Some transvestites know how to put themselves together. And if your vision is a little hazy, maybe that's...
Oh, yeah, Bumpa's got 20/20 right there.
Hey, baby.
Yeah,
but no, can you sort of see where I'm coming from? I can, and especially if he's like, "Oh, dude," the guy's like, "Fuck you! You took me off my corner. Give me $20, $40." Oh
my god!
I don't know. I believe that story. Can't forget this guy who cried on national television after he was found that he was in the wrong. Jimmy Swaggart. Televangelist Jimmy Swaggart was involved in not one, but 2 prostitution scandals. In 1988, Swaggart was caught in a local hotel room with a prostitute. I don't think it was his first time. This incident led to his dismissal from his ministry and provoked him to make his infamous "I have sinned" speech. Swaggart cried as he said, "I have sinned against you, my Lord, and I will ask that your precious blood would wash and cleanse every stain until it is in the seas of God." The seas of God.
Sorry, that's my head hitting the mic.
Not to be remembered against me anymore. In 1991, Swaggart was again found with a prostitute. Swaggart now runs a non-denominational ministry that is a fraction of the size of the ministry he led.
These
his
assholes
scandals.
are still giving him money so he can pick up his hookers.
Oh, I like this. How about this for a generalization? Minnesota Vikings players. In 2005. Now, who likes the Minnesota Vikings?
You.
Yes. 17 members.
This is why.
No, 17 members of the Minnesota Vikings were partying on a pair of houseboats. They invited prostitutes from Atlanta and Florida to join them. And several members of the Vikings publicly participated in sex acts with the hookers. Oh, they had them bent over the side of the boat, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Although the players were threatened with being removed from the roster and being sent to prison, no one was penalized more than a small fine.
Wow.
Players involved in the incident included Dante Culpepper, hashtag love him, Fred Smoot, sorry.
Right.
Wait
a minute, Fred Smoot, is he a relative of the Holly Smoot family?
I don't know who Holly Smoot is.
The Holly Smoot, Tariff, Bueller. Bueller? Anyone?
No.
Anyone?
And many more.
Voodoo economics.
You lost me.
That was a obscure
so
reference from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Holly Smoot Tariff.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Bueller.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bueller.
Some of these other people just don't seem
Bueller.
that reputable for me. So I don't know who they are. The guy from they had the Clippers. The main guy from the Clippers, he had it. I don't know any of these people. That's why they're at the end of this story. But that's it. That is celebrities who have been caught with hookers.
May I just sound off here?
You sure
Because
can.
they have money.
People who rent people have something wrong with them.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
It means that they either don't value themselves or they don't value people.
I couldn't imagine paying for that. You know, I mean, I don't even pay my cleaning lady. I peek at her all day long. I mean, I took pictures and stuff.
Does she know you take pictures of her? And you know what? Should I be concerned about this? This is something you're revealing right now that I didn't know about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some dirty pictures of my cleaning lady. I do. It's a bad habit. I don't do anything with her. Well, yeah, I do, but you're not there.
You're such a dumbass. Hashtag cleaning lady is me, jerk.
Well, when the cleaning lady helped me when I find
Pussy, 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 where are you? Hey, pussy, pussy, pussy.
Stop it.
No more Yankee, my Winky.
Your boner?
The donga need food.
Yeah, nuts? No, Byron helped you find your nuts earlier. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
You got anything for me, Bumpa?
Yep.
What do you got for me?
You got to clean the tub again.
I do. It needs a double shot of cleaning. Yes, another round.
Note to self: never take a shower at their place.
No, that shit. I
gotta
this stuff called the
crank
work.
next time she does the bathroom, I gotta crank the heat so there's less clothes. Did
you guys get a new couch?
No, but he fixed it. He put like reinforcement boards on
just
it.
like the last time he fixed it.
No. It's tested and
he's fucking Tim the Toolman Taylor.
No, he fixed it.
It's turbocharged couch now. It's got a vibrator on it.
It's got like little feet on the bottom that it slides if it needs to.
That's
right?
even better. Yeah. You get going and right out the window
He put
you
a
go,
bunch of wood
"Whoa!"
underneath it. Yeah.
No.
It's ready for a prostitute. No,
Now,
I'm kidding.
I found an article
Okay.
from Boston.com.
There you go.
It's older. It's from 2014, so I'm going to assume
That's
the rates are a little higher.
Okay.
It rates as far as how much prostitutes cost. This article says Boston prostitutes are, quote, really expensive.
Okay.
They're among the above the national or international
Might
average.
as well put the Boston hat on.
There you go.
Yep.
Very appropriate.
Boston's female escorts earn an average of $370 an hour.
Ooh, that's not too bad.
That's kind of high. But
so we break this down into 15-minute increments.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Again, I don't do
Good
math.
point right there. Right? So, I mean, if you break that into a half hour, you got to...
$24. No.
I mean, Bumpa's got the
$240?
business major
No.
here. So.
$370 for an hour.
All right. So
break it down for me.
$185.
For
right?
15 minutes?
Yeah. So that
$185 for a half hour.
$92.50.
Right, $90. So probably $100 for a 15-minute.
There you go.
That's pretty rough.
That's with tip.
Now let's look at it.
Baby,
That's
I'm
two
going to
tips.
come up with a bargain basement price.
My guess is the 370 is based on a whole lot of them being at like 500 an hour. You know, the high end escorts.
So they're hitting the average.
Because there's so many. There's so many junkies that would do it for $20, $30, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that really drags them
Gotta
down.
go to Dorchester for that.
I bet if you take the junkies out of the equation, that's got to be even higher than that.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we'll call it the quality escort price is definitely higher than $370.
Let's
right?
not use the quality word all that much. We're not
Why you want
clean?
quantity? Mm-hmm.
A clean one would be more than that. with all her teeth, less bruises.
Do I get to power wash them before
No
I get
needle
to
marks.
play with them?
Yeah.
That, you know what? You do it, but you can do it seductively. Hey, baby, let's go take a shower and start this off right. You get the jackhammer chipping away the...
In San Francisco, the average hourly rate is $3.60. Seattle, $3.50.
San Francisco, the streets... remember it used to be the San Francisco treat?
Yeah.
You know what the San Francisco treat is now?
What?
Shit in the sidewalk.
Oh.
Human beings shit on the sidewalk out there. We should talk about the worst cities to live in.
We can make that one
We
of our
could. That could
future
be
topics. Atlanta, $3.20. New York and L.A. are around $3.15.
So we're up there on the average. That's something to be proud of.
The worldwide average is $260. $260 is the worldwide average.
Where are they getting these?
The lowest is $160, and that's Tokyo.
Oh, so I saw.
That lives up to me love you long time,
No, that's
that's
Vietnam,
cheap, right? Yeah, but I mean, I get that. I'm saying with the Asian cheapness.
Japan. What's this?
You know what? It's kind of living up to all their apps like Wish. Cheap, right?
Yeah. No, that's China again.
Though this data is based on an analysis of over 200,000 profiles. So it does say, as far as Boston, looking at being a 370 average, obviously people need to keep in mind, as they say here, it's still illegal.
I wonder if there's a correlation to the rent in the area, too.
Could be.
Well, in Massachusetts, the penalties for soliciting prostitutes 2.5 years in jail and a fine between $1,000 and $5,000. Now let's
if
also
you can get convicted,
but let's also add the embarrassment. Your pictures get most of the time, 90% of the time, your picture makes it in the paper.
What's odd? So you get charged with something,
not convicted. But
and
then you're
they're throwing you out.
Yeah.
And you're getting convicted by the public opinion.
Exactly. And that's like a big issue because like a lot of police agencies, like especially with Facebook now.
Yeah.
And not only Facebook, but then, like you said, the paper in general putting this stuff out.
Yep.
You haven't been convicted yet.
Exactly.
Why you're being your career will be destroyed whatever you do.
Dragged, like the guy
be a lawyer or a
somebody
businessman
who worked as a janitor in a school. Was down in Florida. Now, mind you, he shouldn't have been in a vehicle. I'd slap him.
Right, you're still the wrong place at the wrong time, whatever it be. But
you are, but you're
not convicted yet. Why?
But you are automatically. Now, again, we say there are certain circumstances where we're just like fucking fry them. In this certain circumstance, I think. The press goes a little too far. I think social media goes too far.
Social media always goes too far.
Now, again, we have. I don't like the situation with the addiction setup. It wasn't the government and it wasn't big pharma that got these people addicted to this shit. It was them doing drugs. Same thing. It's not society that's told these people that they should rent human beings for sexual purposes.
Yep.
It's a person's free choice, and they did this on their own.
Well, there was a need, and there was a supply and demand, or demand and supply, actually, if you flip-flop it, right?
I mean, if you go back into the past, the behavior of mankind has always been rather brutish and animalistic. Mm-hmm.
Now it's becoming pussified.
Well, we're supposed to be an enlightened civilization. Now we've got political correctness rampant.
Too much.
Yeah, and
way too much. It's ridiculous. It's out of control.
Everybody's looking at everybody else and casting stones before a conviction. I'm not defending at all. I'm just observing.
Well, I can see like
it's a
I just turn this funny fucking topic into something serious. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
No, because I mean a lot of
we're
it
still on topic.
Right, it is on topic because a lot of it, a lot of the prostitution.
I need this for me here.
the nominees for Best Actor
I went into
are?
a different aspect of the topic instead of just going, "Hey, how's Big Brother doing?"
Because we know many prostitutes.
Those whores.
Many prostitutes do it to fuel their addiction. You know, they're
And
not all of them, but a
also
good chunk of
the
them do.
people who patronize them are fueling an addiction of sorts.
Exactly.
So this
Sex
whole thing
addiction.
in the end,
Exactly, because
are
the
we
reason they're in
talking-
business is because the demand is there.
Are we as human beings just addicted to everything, be it from
Drugs to sex,
to
beer,
booze to food to
Attention.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty deep fucking thought.
It is.
I don't even have a sound effect for that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ooh. Hold on.
Well, now you know.
I want touch. There we go. Okay. I think we may have touched on something.
No,
here.
I mean, you're right. And again, that's why a lot of the prostitution, that's what it comes to. That's why they're supporting a
Now,
habit.
there's some people who say it's a victimless crime.
No.
I don't think
Never.
so.
No.
Never.
I don't believe in any crimes of victimless.
Can you imagine some disgusting dick being jammed in and out of you? That's,
but,
that's utter sadness to me.
It is a it affects society though. Whether they think it or not. No, the 23 men that go in and out of your apartment during the day or whatever it would be. You're ruining that building.
Damn,
People
that's a good time. She's making some money that day.
Yeah, right. You're bringing them in, but
you talking about my place?
I thought so for a minute.
But that's that's a big thing. The people, strangers coming in and out of the neighborhood or the building, whatever it would be, or the girl working the corner.
And it has an effect that children do see, too. Children see prostitutes on the street.
Yeah.
They know what this is.
And the same thing goes with every prostitute.
Children see a lot more than you think they
Exactly.
see, in all aspects.
People, say the kids didn't see it or don't know it. Same thing with prostitutes or drunkenness
They're
or
just
domestic.
trying to lie to themselves to make themselves feel better.
Domestic violence, just because they're 5, 6 years old or they don't quote see it, they might not know what's happening right now, but a few years they're going to realize what they saw, what they were experiencing.
Oh, you're going to make me cry.
I share this a lot of times, especially in the domestic violence aspect. Is you get so many people, and you could also tie domestic violence with hookers. A lot of them get beat up by their pimps or the people that buy them, as you say, rent them. But a lot of that ties back to people say, "Oh well, my kids didn't see it, or they don't hear it, or they're too little to understand."
Bullshit.
Right, and maybe they're too little to understand now. But like you said, in a few
it's
years,
what drives future behavior.
Yeah, I think about
it's
it.
What's normal to them?
Any adult right now can look back and think of things when they were a young child that they didn't realize then and they see now.
I thought Christmas was about death.
Why?
Walk into the light. See, back in the day, we had a film camera, and film you needed bright light.
Oh,
so
like what the hell is
all
he
I
talking
heard
about?
was this. Okay,
first thing in the morning, just waking up, boom.
And we're supposed to smile. We're smiling, but we're squinting because we can't fucking see in front of us. And it's like, keep on walking into the light. You're gonna get gifts. I'm like, that's death right there. I mean, really, seriously. All right, that was off topic. I know.
No, going back to childhood, though.
Remembering behavior,
right? And that's the thing that people don't realize. Any adult right now could reflect back to their childhood and think of fucked up things, but no, you didn't know it then. It was just another day in family or night or whatever.
I mean, it just seems to me is people are just continuing to just live off of other people. That's the way it works. That's how the human condition is. People make money off of other people.
So can I say something funny, kind of going off of the pimp thing?
Yeah, go.
I have something for you from Urban Dictionary.
You got a little too deep there.
That's why I'm going to this. This is called the Pimp's Prayer. This is a prayer said before striking a trifling bitch or hoe who has stepped out of line. Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for this soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hoe's place. That's called the pimp's prayer.
Oh, my God.
Amen.
Yeah,
you may mail your contribution envelopes to the Church of the Wicked Pissa. And we have Our Lady of the Pissa over here.
I am. So, do you remember, like, I don't know how many are coming out lately in this dawn of day, but did you ever see a movie about prostitutes or pimps or anything like that?
Pretty Woman.
Yep, but that would be the most...
Pretty Woman,
well,
and it was that
that's the
series
most-
on HBO. I can't remember the name of it, but I saw a little bit of it, not all
The
of it.
one I
had a
was
whole series
mentioning
on it.
early?
Yeah, it was a
That
It
whole
was like
corner.
not Cat House. Cat House is about...
Prostitution.
But wasn't that kind of derivative of the...
It was It was an excuse for HBO to put boobs up against Cinemax's Skinemax.
Yes. Ooh, I like that. No, I'm kidding.
Like
no.
Skinemax? It's like softcore porn.
I'm like a college guy. I like stuff like that. I don't care.
No, a college guy will sit in his own feces for a week.
Okay,
after
no,
being drunk.
I won't.
I mean,
But, no, but I'm just as horny as the next person. We'll just say that. So, a movie that I remember that I was trying to talk to Bumpa about from when I was growing up? You and I are very similar in age. Do you remember the movie Angel? Where she would go to school by day.
Yeah, and a
then
hooker by night.
And hooker by night.
Yeah.
She was young.
And then the follow-up to that was Avenging Angel, I
Yes,
think, right? Yeah.
I actually loved that movie, Angel. I don't know why I loved it, but it was such a good
wasn't a
movie.
fan of those.
No?
No.
Going way back to 1978, starring Brooke Shields.
The Blue Lagoon.
Pretty Baby. It's saying that is a movie about prostitution.
Taxi Driver.
Mighty Aphrodite.
I've heard of it.
I have too. Then it has Full Metal Jacket, which...
Obviously.
Yep. Working Girls with... Is it Melanie Griffith? Is that the...
Yep.
She was married to Don Johnson.
Yep.
Who they had the daughter together, Dakota Johnson, who was in 50 Shades of Grey.
No shit.
Yes.
I did not know that. I'll have
Yes.
to watch that.
Angel. I want to show you the cover. See this right here? Remember that?
Yeah, that's
Angel?
yeah. I do remember that. I saw that in the video store many, many times. I could.
I saw it on Cinemax and stuff like that. I would watch it all.
I didn't have cable growing up, so I had to go to the video store. And the thing is,
How old were you when you would go to the video store?
God, I don't know.
17, 18?
16, 15, 14.
So 84 to 86-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, I started working at a video store in 87. I worked 87 to 95.
I can't even remember. I was drinking in
loved
87,
that.
though. I was living in Stowe then.
Do you remember the movie
At the
Crimes
Lake House.
of Passion?
I do remember that.
With, what's her name? Catherine something? She was from Romancing
Heigl?
the Stone.
Oh, Catherine.
What the hell was her name?
I liked that movie. She was hot in that, too.
Yeah, but she was from Romancing the Stone with Michael Douglas.
Yep.
Last Exit to Brooklyn. I don't remember that one. I'm trying to see if there's anything newer. And there's some new... No, Angels of the Sun. I don't know that. Kathleen Turner. There you go. A lot of these movies we have never heard. So definitely the most popular one of them all was Pretty Woman. Which that was a fairy tale prostitution movie, if you think about it.
I liked it.
It was great. It was so well done.
Prostitute with a heart of gold.
And all the girls were like, I'm going to be Pretty Woman. I want to be remade by a Richard Gere of my day.
Yeah, I want to sell myself on the street and get lucky and find some rich guy who can't drive a Ferrari. Yeah. Or whatever the fuck it was he was driving in that movie.
Was it Richard Gere?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mm-hmm.
What you got for us, Bumpa? Anything?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, good.
He's got the New York Post online.
Okay, good.
It's a couple of years old. However, Sarah Kane, she says she gets paid after sex, but she's not a hooker.
Oh, shit.
And what happened was while in college, she went out to a sushi dinner with an older gentleman and suggested they go. I'm not sure which one, doesn't really say who suggested it, but one of them suggested going back to his place and testing a new sex position. And
oh my!
After the show, we'll call it, the satisfied man who happened to be a 75-year-old married grandpa experienced a medical emergency that forced him to boot her out of his apartment, call 911, but not before leaving $500 on the dresser for her. And she picked it up on the way out. Anyway, she goes on that while as a college student, she squirreled away $80,000 by doing this. She never had an expectation for or requirement for sex. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. But she has a picture. There's a picture of her up here, and
those are hooker shoes and hooker nails.
She's got a rug burn on her knees. Yeah. And she looks good, but her knees are raw. Those knees are fucking taking a beating.
She got hooker shoes. Oh. Go back up to the face. Go back up to the face. Trying to remember that. Okay.
Oh,
so
God.
It goes into what she took from her experience and the tricks and the trades of the trade, tricks of the trade. She started a website called Let's Talk Sugar, which I pulled up here, and she gives advice to other sugar babies, right?
Okay.
And what they do is they school people, sugar babies, on how to ask for an allowance and different things, how to keep your sugar daddy going and things like that. Is all different things. How to be a feminist and a sugar baby summit. They have a meeting on it.
So I'm sure there's a college fucking class out there about this.
Yeah, keeping the sugar sweet with your sugar daddy. And it's just a whole bunch of different...
Take care of me,
Wonder how
Daddy.
many credits that course is.
Oh, yeah.
I want a sugar daddy. I'll be a sugar baby.
So it's...
Be my sugar daddy, Bumpa.
Let's talk sugar.com. Absolutely. Let's talk sugar.com. Check that out. I'm going to put it on our Facebook right now.
That's right. I'm going to get you to work 16 hours a day.
Oh my God. Right.
I need to be taken care of.
Baby need a new pair of shoes.
Mama wants to go to Philadelphia next week.
Oh boy, she's gonna be costing money.
Only $400.
Yeah.
It is my birthday.
Oh, you need to be spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, that was
Would you want to be taken care of, Byron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're so quick. Yes.
So
somebody pay for me, please.
Yeah.
So there's a woman that's financially secure. You know, she could be an executive or she just makes a lot of money, and basically says, "I'll pay for
Fine by
all your
that.
expense." Yeah, you pay for everything.
Yep.
But I need you at my beck and call.
I'll clean the place. Yeah.
When I need you, I'm going to be on business trips. I'm going to be gone.
Yep.
But the second I get home, I want you there, ready.
Gotta give me
willing, and
20
able.
minutes warm up time.
Okay.
And then, it'd give me enough time to get my cardio in and, all that stuff so that I don't die. Yeah,
Okay. Good. Well, Papa, would you be a kept man?
I thought I was.
He is.
He is. All right. Wrong person to ask.
But, I mean, if you don't want me to be.
No. You ain't going anywhere. What was that? Someone died?
And that was me checking my pulse.
Yeah, wait
One more pump.
Wait for your sugar baby opportunity?
Yeah, I was looking over letstalksugar.com.
Oh. But anyway, Sarah Kate, this same girl, she banks as much as $5,000 a week just based on her companionship and more, quote, enough to cover her monthly rent and a few other things. She's addicted to being spoiled. Who isn't?
We have to get Patty a computer.
I was exactly thinking that.
Why,
she needs a
my
computer
noise?
over there.
She's
Really?
taking notes and all that stuff, and
so you could look things up too. It'd
I'm
be good.
fine.
Nah, I know, but you need a computer too.
I'm fine.
because then you hear this.
So what? I'm old school. I'm Les Nessman.
Yeah, this.
Okay. She's got her
No, I'm Herb.
Silver
I'm
Sow
Herb.
Awards.
What's that dude? Herb was a
Tarlick.
fuck up. He was a fuck up.
Herb Tarlick, sales manager, WKRP.
Oh yeah, he wasn't on the show ever. Who was the other news guy?
Herb was
Bailey.
on
Bailey was the other
Quarters.
news person. She was a rock. She was awesome.
Yeah, she was the...
She was better than Les Nessman.
No, Les Nessman was the best.
He come in there with the paperwork all like... Wouldn't it be like on that ticker thing where you had to like...
Chai Rodriguez.
Oh my God, he was so funny. He was so bad. Oh.
It's
Yes.
Sarah Kate, let's talk sugar lady here. She once walked away on a first date with an envelope stuffed to $4,100, basically as an incentive for her to stick around. So if a girl meets you and slips you an envelope of $4 or $5,000,
Taking it.
and says, you know what, just be available when I
Taking
want you. Yeah, you good with that?
Whoops.
Yeah, you better be ready to give it. All right, Cooper, get down. I just got the boogie out of your eye. Get out of here.
Thank you for doing that. I was hoping you'd do that.
I got a yuckies in there.
Hey, listen, you've dealt with children in poo.
Yes.
I mean, I can shovel shit out of a box, but poo off of a bottom.
I just was on all fours scrubbing a bathtub. Ouch!
Yeah, speaking of that,
I ain't doing yours. I did mine.
you never clean mine after you left. Oh, I'll come back and clean it. No, that didn't
It wasn't that bad when I
Listen,
left.
it'll be a
It's
great
5
photo.
times as work.
It'll be a great photo op.
So that means I'm getting in my underwear and all
Well, I
fours?
mean, I will go out, okay? I'll go out and get Taco Bell or something.
Okay.
And,
On
There's
this,
pictures on the internet.
there is
Kidding.
one of the girls, I guess the sugar babies, Amanda.
Amanda.
A budding gold digger who just started sugaring last month. Well, within the month. This is obviously a couple of years old, but during that time, she saw a 30-year-old grade teacher. Well, actually, she's a teacher. Sorry, but she got.
Oh yeah, because
she had perfect, right? But she got suggestions, and one of them was to wear high heels no matter what. So she took that advice, wore high heels, and that tip came in handy when she first met her first sugar daddy, a 46-year-old, for lunch. She immediately took notice of her 3.5-inch black stilettos, commented on the heels, and the low-cut shirt, liked what he saw, and then also bagged another one. One of them gave her $500 in cash after a third date. The other footed her $200 Trader Joe's bill. She had sex with both of them.
got a quick news break breaking in here. Pats come up 10. The Detroit Lions 20 for the fourth quarter with 13 minutes to go. So that means you only have 2 hours more of football to watch.
Oh.
Sorry.
Can I have to interject.
Go for it.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm listening to your story about sugar babies, and I'm reminiscing about my early days. And a name
As a sugar baby?
A potential sugar baby. You know who wanted me to be a sugar baby? An ex-boss of mine. Douglas Flowers.
Yeah, right.
Oh, my.
Damn.
I have told Bumper this story many times. I was
Obviously never told me. But
I was a sales associate, became an assistant manager for a clothing company called Oak Tree, which was
yeah, because I'd run right out to the Oak Tree to get some clothes.
It was Oak Tree, Jeans West.
I knew Jeans West.
Yep.
Yeah.
Baker's 579
Yes.
Wild Pear.
Oh, okay.
Nuts.
It was the big group before the limited group.
Yes. I can't think of the other one, but it was another one that was like the suit store. And
Chess King?
no, that was Chess King and Merry-Go-Round, which I worked for them later on. But because I wore tight little skirts and heels, he was like, "Girl, you better not be giving that away for free. You need to be getting paid for that booty. You need to be getting paid for that ass." And
Don't look at me when you say that.
I was like 18. I didn't know anything. I was like, yeah. And I wound up dating a guy that I found out was a drug dealer later on in life. when he called me collect from prison.
You
And
didn't bail
he
him
took
out,
me
did
to
you?
shoot. That was the first time I shot a gun. I was like 18 or 19.
With a drug dealer.
I didn't know he was a drug dealer. I didn't know why
How
we
can
were in the
you
back.
not know he's a drug
because
dealer?
I didn't know. I didn't know.
No verifiable source of income, but he's got enough money for fast cars, guns, and all the fun you can imagine.
Yes. And I'm like,
what
why?
job enables you to do
I
this?
didn't know this. I worked. I didn't know what he did. I remember sitting in the parking lot in the back corner, and some guy, he's like, "We're going to be here for just for a minute."
I should
and
have
this
asked
guy
you
walked
out
up to the
long
house.
ago. And I don't know what you do. I don't want to know what you do for a living. I don't care what
I
you
don't
do
know.
in
I
your
think
off
we're all
time. I am into that. You know,
He took me to a super fancy restaurant called the Caves, where it was like each little like table was inside like a carved out section, like no bigger than like that area right there. And it's like just two people sat there with pillows, and it was very expensive. I was like, oh, this guy's just got
I'm
money.
not going to ask any further questions. It might get Bumpa upset, you know.
I've told him all this story, right?
I know it, yeah.
Yeah, I have nothing to hide. That was
But
18.
I
That's
tend
30
to
years
ask-
ago.
I tend to ask questions that are a little bit more invasive than
Try
Bumpa
me.
does.
Try me.
Was there any caveman sex
Okay, what does caveman sex mean?
in the cave?
No, but I probably like messed around with him, but not that. It was a little private, but it was still a restaurant.
See, you got to take her to the cave because the Taco Bell sex just isn't working for you.
In the booth, though, you know, the
Yeah,
booths
yeah.
they do hide a lot.
They do. But if you think that the servers don't notice, they all do. They're all talking about
But that
it.
was the freakiest thing. I broke up with a guy, and he did give me money for things like, hey, you want money for rent or something? I didn't think anything. I was so freaking naive in life. I was like, sure, yeah.
That's Florida, not like the rest of
It
us.
is Florida. It was Fort Lauderdale. No, that was Hollywood, Florida, too.
That's even worse.
But
Chase
the weirdest
lived
part
there.
was getting that phone call like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning from the prison or the whatever. And I'm like, and I go, why are you calling me? It was the craziest thing ever.
You were receiving a collect call from the Hollywood Holding Facility.
From Jose
Will you accept
Gonzalez.
the-
I don't know. Fake name, but it was so like.
Will you accept the call from?
Jose Gonzalez.
It is $99 a minute. Say yes or no now.
Yes.
I'm in jail.
I love you, baby.
I'm in jail.
Hey, girl, you gonna be around when I get out?
Oh, really?
Oh,
you
my
dated
God.
a hood bugger like that?
Well, he had money. He took me places.
Well, we all know Bumpa is...
I was like,
you've gone through a change in your life, haven't you?
yes, I have. I did tell him to stop calling me that night. I was like, no, I think we're all done.
You accepted
Manuel.
the collect call? Boy, your parents must have been pissed.
I was living on my own.
Oh, okay. So that's when your phone got shut off because you never.
And my boyfriend was in the bed next to me, but I broke up with him for a while. So, yeah. The story just gets better. No, I broke up with him. Sorry, I'm not going to say his name because we are on Facebook Live, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not going to say his name.
Oh my God!
Because
Still friends.
we are still great friends on Facebook. So
that's icky.
If he heard me say Douglas Flowers and Oak Tree and all this stuff, he knows exactly who he is.
Nice.
Anyway, as a hush one's over the crowd here. But anyway, yeah, I had broken up with him for a while and just happened to be with him that night and got that call, and I was like, awkward. No, I'm all set.
There are four primary best gifts for sugar babies to get.
Okay.
And hold on one second, I get a list.
And then we're winding down?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, because
I'm trying to...
Mama's turned into a pumpkin. Even though it is my favorite holiday.
Well, the best gifts that sugar babies can get from sugar daddies, obviously jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah, they all like jewelry. Blah, blah, blah. Take it with you.
I like cash.
Women
clothing.
are not squirrels.
Clothing, right?
Why do they like shiny shit? I don't get it.
Clothing,
you show it
shoes, bags, right? They love girl loves a good Coach bag or
Yes,
high
she
end
does.
stuff, right?
I know that. I've seen that in a flea market
Expensive
before.
shoes or clothes.
Not today. The ghetto flea market was shut down.
What happened? The government came in?
Open.
Yeah, they're usually open. There was a dude selling knockoff shit in the parking lot. There's usually about 500 people at this flea market, and there was no. It was the indoor one in Shrewsbury. It sells all Nike. They sell. Oh yeah, they sell all knockoffs.
Was it like that place in Chicago that we went?
No,
it's smaller than that, but
it's
comparable
more
to the
name brand.
sleaziness?
Yeah.
No, it's a lot of
and you fit in.
Asian Americans.
Yeah.
We'll say a lot of Asian Americans that are selling knockoff Adidas, Nike, Coach.
So I say, and you fit in, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I switch through there often.
Sorry.
So
that's an everything bread burp. Oof.
So like jewelry, clothes, shoes, and bags, experiences such
Take
as
me on a
vacations,
cruise.
concerts, cruise, things like that.
I want VIP to Prince.
Right.
No, Prince isn't here anymore.
And then the fourth one, for many, obviously, is career opportunities. You get the right connection. Hey, I know a perfect girl that'd be good for the office or this or that.
Would you guys sleep your way to a better job if you could?
There's no one in my business I would sleep with.
Say there is the opportunity that there is, like the chick in the movie Taxi we're watching last night. The Jimmy Fallon. Okay, that girl that was the
Queen Latifah.
No, not Queen Latifah.
In her skinny days, yes.
The girl that was a sergeant or something.
Oh yeah.
If he could, if you were Jimmy Fallon and you could sleep with her, to move up,
he should have. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the movie Taxi?
I did years ago.
Okay. Yeah. We just happened to watch it last night. Like,
but if I worked in a field that you could sleep with somebody that you'd want to sleep with, sure, why not?
Right.
It can't happen, though.
It's an HR thing.
Yeah, right. I mean, in your place, though, like, I think about it, in a place like that, everyone knows everyone's business. So everyone's going to know you slept
Might as
your
well
way
play
up.
the Cheers theme, where everybody knows your shit. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, well, it's... I don't know. You're right. It's a tough situation because, like, if you had that unique opportunity, would you do it? If you had that unique opportunity, say our mutual female friend from your work was the head honcho, and she said, you can get would you?
That's a good question. Can I pass on this question?
Yeah.
Oh, God, really? I thought you threw that song out.
Hey, I'm turning into a pumpkin.
Oh, my God, she's getting a little orange. She's looking a little bit like Trump right now.
I'm going to be an Oompa Loompa. No, that's... what was her name? Raspberries. What's her name?
Veruca Salt.
And...
Veruca turned into the blueberry.
Did she? Thank you for being our friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being our friend. And it's
Is that what that was?
Episode of the Wicked Pistol Show.
And this was fun, talking about prostitutes, gigolos, pimps, hookers, call girls, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
I'm glad we ran with this topic.
Yeah, and for
That was
some
fun.
of the people that chimed in, thank you very much.
I'd like to give a throw out to our the four families of the internet. We've got the Black Dog Radio Show. We've got Huber and whatever project he's working on at this moment. And, of course, you got us. Who else is there? We've got
Caramel Conservative.
That's right.
Turning Point.
The Turning Point is always out there.
Always out there, yeah.
They're not a member of the first
Four families.
Yes.
But they are
But we
out
still
there.
give them a little shout out.
We give, I guess, Debbie Daly a shout out.
Has she ever listened to our show?
I doubt it.
Why? Why is she giving Black Dog always a listen, but not us?
Black
Because they had
Dog's
something
voice
going
is
down.
better than mine.
Probably.
Black, Rich has a better voice than I do.
But anyone who has any suggestion for topics, let us know. We'd love to hear your suggestions for topics. We'll do,
because we're getting a little bit back on track here.
Yeah, so we'd like to
we're running with a
stick
theme now.
a theme topic theme.
I love it.
And let us know how
very
that
happy.
works out for you, too. I'd like to say thank you to, oh, God, who listened tonight? We had Tiger Lily, we had Brandy, Huber. I feel like I'm on
I think we have my friend Matt Huber. We have Renee. Oh, my God.
Renee,
I know she's not in here, but happy belated or tonight birthday, Renee Byron. Love you.
Yeah, the ones that
Let's go and we can go on a pontoon boat in their pond at midnight in the rain, and it's amazing.
We have many check-ins through our Facebook Live also.
Yes.
Brandy Prime.
So that seemed to work out pretty well, too.
Janice, Elaine, Kristen checked in for a bit. Barbara,
She did?
Yeah.
My Kristen?
Barbara, yeah. Chrissy, who tried to call us. Joanna from Poland.
Oh, wow.
Why, hello, Poland.
She checked in
You
for a
know
little
her.
bit, and she was out. It was like 3 a.m. in her
Yeah,
time.
she always likes posts of us.
Yeah.
Always.
Matt Hanna was in there.
And
Buddy Tom.
something to
Rizzo
work
checked in
on.
a little bit. Like, quite a few.
So we real quick before the song ends, Bumpa and I went to Medusa Brewing Company on Saturday, and we went for an Oktoberfest. We just happened to go and stop by.
Didn't invite me or anything.
Well, you're gonna go at noon on a drop of a dime. You're gonna go at noon.
I had to work.
Right. So anyway, long story short, we went out there. We're doing a flight. We're drinking a
He's
flight.
still the bitch.
You know what a flight is? We drink a flight where it's like 4 different flavors.
Do I know what a flight
Okay, so we're
is?
drinking a flight.
It's like a
whatever.
shot of beer.
And then all of a sudden, I got a buzz, and I go, I'm going to talk to people.
Oh, shit.
So the people next to us, I'm like, I want to ask them what kind of beer they're drinking, blah, blah, blah. I wound up chatting with this man and this woman that probably had us by...
And a shout out to Greg if he is listening.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. So Greg is a craft beer connoisseur and would like to call into the show and have a long discussion about beer.
I'm into that.
Exactly. I said you would be. So I was trying to give him a business card, but I don't have business cards. No one knows where the business cards
I think
are.
they're in the box over by the kitchen.
Then we need to go look. But anyway, so that could be an upcoming episode talking about beer.
We would like to thank you all for listening. I'm Byron.
I'm Bumpa.
I'm Patty Cakes.
And you've been listening to The Wicked Pizza Show. We're a Studio 5 production.
Hi, everybody. This is Bumpa, and you're listening to the Wicked Pizza Show. And guess what? It's not my fault. You're a fucking asshole.
Well, good luck with that.
Dumbass.